Nigga that gain, nigga that like not gain weight, the nigga that lost weight, lifted weights or some shit doing with some weight. So he big as hell now. Man, that nigga got muscles and shit, man. So he ain't bullshit this time.
I like red bones, my type, light skin, next night, hello.
GFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic. GFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic. GFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic. GFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic.
That's good, fantastic.
I like red bones, my type, light skin, next night, hello.
GFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic. GFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic. GFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic. GFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic.
That's good, fantastic.
Yo, what up? What up? What up? Y'all know the deal, man. Like and share, like and share, like and share, so we can get this thing out everywhere. Anywhere in the world you could be, but just told you right here with me, the BABGOG, man. And I appreciate y'all for pulling up on me. Yeah, this is. Oh shit. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Y'all know the deal, man. Appreciate y'all for pulling up on me. And let's go ahead and get into it. First off, again, let me make this clear. Let me reiterate this. I'm gonna make sure I start doing this from time to time. So I'm not falsely labeled. And another big thing, man. Shout out to the brother. Damn, making myself look bad. Can't think of his name on top of my head. The brother just pretty much got found innocent or whatnot. What's his name, y'all? He was in Creed, Kane the Conqueror in the fucking Marvel MCU. I can't think of the brother's name. Right on the tip of my tongue. I hate when I do this. I got a million things going through my head. But yeah, Jonathan Majors. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Silencer in the building, bro. Appreciate you. Jonathan Majors, man. His accuser was arrested. Okay. All right. And again, man, it's crazy to see how black women warn black men about white women, but then celebrate when white women do what they claim white women were going to do to black men the whole time. And then say he's guilty and all those other things, so on and so forth. So this is crazy, man. But shout out to that brother. Again, man, this is another big hit. We keep trying to tell y'all, bro, Me Too is dead. The Me Too movement is dead, man. Okay. This whole thing of where believe all women. No, we don't believe all women, man. We believe facts and evidence. No one is saying that, women do not, all women are lying, but no one is saying that women are automatically telling the truth just from an accusation. Especially when we're talking about black men here, you're guilty until proven innocent. Whenever, especially when it comes to domestic violence or any type of intimate partner violence. Okay, so shout out to that brother, man. And from what they're saying, it was very, very shady things done from the legal system that was involved. So I hope he sues them, and I hope he gets paid handsomely. Okay. Now that that's out of the way, as far as we go over here, listen, this is not a black woman hate channel. This is not a pro-black channel. This is not a black extremist channel. Okay. This is a channel for the uplifting, okay, and progress of black men. That's what it's about. Okay. Okay. This is a channel for positive black men. Okay. Not former criminals, not reformed criminals, not the sliders, riders, and nose wipers. These are the regular schmegular, everyday 9 to 5, lame, boring, whatever you want to call it. They call black men. Okay. This is for. Okay. Just because I talk about a topic. Okay. I do not hate black women. Again, give me that long hair, thick red bone all day, baby. And you know what I'm saying? We will go all night long. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I say that, man, and I reiterate that at all times. So anybody that tries to label it as anything else, hey man. The wonderful thing about my channel, my platform is I am open for discussion, debate, whatnot, what have you. I dodge no smoke. I want all the smoke. Okay. So if at any point in time that anybody feels that I'm saying something that's out of line or something that's extreme or something that's whatever, be it about black men, be it political, be it whatever, hey man, pull up. And ain't gonna be no, we can do one-on-one, ain't gonna be no jumping, none of that stuff, man. As long as you keep it civil, I can keep it civil. But if you want to get into roasting and joking, nah, I would advise against it. I really would. No, Peaches, this is not a black bash black women channel. That's why you're here. You know it. Okay? You know it. Yeah, but hold on. I don't think it's a cam, man. You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? That's what it was. I think my thing was up too high. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to adjust my shit or whatever, I guess, because something I don't know if my shit reset, because I've been noticing that too. I'm like, it's like I don't even have a damn background behind me now. It's kind of wild, but it is what it is. So they don't know, man. They don't know. I'm almost undefeated, man. I don't know if I took a loss on this YouTube shit, man. Shout out to you, bro. I don't know if I took no loss yet on this roasting shit, man. I don't think I took no L's. Okay, I don't think I took none, but hey, it is what it is. But hey, man, let's get into it, man. Yeah, okay. Because like I said, bro, I don't know what the fuck's going on, man. Like I said, I noticed that too. I'm gonna have to play with it. But I appreciate that, bro. I will adjust it. So let's get into it, man. So we talked about this, and I closed out the show yesterday, Ken Netted or whatever. And I wanted to make sure I got into this, man. Again, RP Kevin Samuels. I think the people that took his channel over, something said they had like Men's Week or something this week. So I don't know. I just saw people talking about it. So shout out to him. But one of the wonderful things that happened when the Kevin Samuels phenomenon happened was that we started having this conversation about the Henrys and the high value man and whatnot. Okay. And I think he Henry is high earner, not something yet, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all help me out. And of course, the high value man, I think he said was 120,000 or what or better, pretty much $10,000 a month consecutively for 3 years, right? Something like that. Shout out to Ennis, man, for the 10. Appreciate you, brother. Fantastic, bro. I got an uncle in his 70s that watches your channel, and he's a Vietnam vet. He told me the other day that you remind him of a friend of his that died in his arms in war. Damn, well, damn, brother. Shit, I guess, that's kind of, brother, that's kind of dark. But I guess we gotta Hopefully, man. I don't hear the music, but just in case.
Bum, 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 bum.
Nigga, if I start motherfucking hearing the music in this, hey, brother, I'm hunting you first, okay? I'm hunting your ass first in this. So, all right now. All right. Just know, brother, I'm hunting your ass first. But nah, man. Shout out to Jay. Yeah, high earner, not rich yet. Appreciate you. Yeah. And I noticed, man, that we heard the 100K ain't nothing else. I got a stream on that before. Something that people said a long time ago, and I'm just like, bruh, I took that personally because again, man, I knew what it felt like for me to go from taking care of a family. I was married now, right? And I got a promotion, right? I got promoted to the next rank. And bro, that extra 12 to 15,000 a year, bro. Shout out to Donovan Wood, man. Always coming through, brother. I greatly appreciate you. A1 Day 1 in the building on the cash out, brother. For the 5. I greatly appreciate you, fam. Bro, that 15,000 a year, man, was life-changing. To go from 50,000 to that 60, 65,000 range, bro. When I tell you the cushion I had and the extra money I had left over, bro, it was like, nigga, it was Christmas in July, literally, because that's when I got promoted. And it was like same time, right? So when I hear people say this BS, right? And even back then, bro, my finances were one of the best they could be. It wasn't messed up. We weren't poor, we weren't broke, we weren't struggling. Again, I was living separate from the family. I had my own apartment in Virginia, and I was still paying the mortgage here. Okay. And I still had money left over. So all my bills for my apartment or whatever, paying the mortgage here, you know what I'm saying? This is back in 16, 17 or whatever, right? So I was able to afford all together combined, right? For mortgage here and rent there. I had a 1-bedroom up there. And I think that 1-bedroom off of damn, what fucking street was that? I think my 1-bedroom back then was $700, $800. So all together, after I came to rent, utilities, everything, and all just household shit alone, I was paying somewhere around $2,400 a month. Okay, $2,400 a month. That's just alone in rent and what's the name. And I still had money left over. Okay, so when I got that extra 15K, bro, when I got the promotion and that was like base pay, and then you get extra BH and all sort of stuff and so on and so forth, bro. Niggas, niggas like no, I'm serious, nigga. I got money, nigga. I was Young Jeezy, nigga. Yeah, that's right, nigga, bro. If I was a strip club, nigga, bro, I would have been in the strip club, nigga. Could not believe it, man. And that's going again from like 50,000, bro, to 65,000. So when everybody said this shit, man, and they constantly, man, $100,000 ain't no money, $100,000 is money. Again, mind you, bro, I wasn't even doing YouTube back then. I wasn't even close. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even close to fucking getting nowhere near to 100K back in 2017, 2018. So, when I finally, learned something about it, we'll just say that, right? Or whatever. And getting close around that money, I'm like, bro, what the fuck is y'all talking about? Like, bro, I've been comfortable taking care of a family in literally 2 households at 60K. So you mean to tell me, like, I'm just like, bro, y'all making shit up. Like, who is saying this shit? And this is one of the main issues and problems with niggas, man, with the black community, so on and so forth, right? You have everybody that likes to downplay shit. You have the people that never ever experienced it, never ever been there, never gonna get there, don't know shit about it, right? And then you have the people that gotta fucking downplay everybody that's under them. So you get the niggas that, well, and then of course you got the pretenders, because every nigga on on the internet makes 6 figures apparently. When Kevin Samuels said that shit, now everybody, oh yeah, man, 6 figures, I make 6 figures, yeah, 6 figures, brother. I seen you with your Home Depot apron on, brother. Okay, all right. See you with your Home Depot apron on, brother. Nigga, you push carts. Okay, come on, brother. Stop it. Okay, and again, honest work, not really, not clowning it. Hey, shout out to brothers doing things, whatever, so on and so forth. Hey, man, you might have to do a little hustle. Hey, people get knocked down, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. You have to do something that we maintain for a time, but don't flodge, bro. Don't fake and don't flodge. Okay, don't act like you got something you don't, because all this gonna lead to, man, is you getting exposed. Okay, again, don't ever fake it, bro. All right, that's one thing I ever learned, bro. For one, I don't care enough about motherfuckers to lie to them to have to keep up a lie. Strangers, no. That's why I'm pretty as transparent with y'all that I can possibly be. And again, even when I dox y'all, saw everything I motherfucking said is what I said, bro. I ain't never lied about shit. I don't care about strangers enough to lie to them, bro. Okay, whatever I say about you, about me, is fucking facts. Okay. You can let niggas make enough lies about you, man. You get something going. You don't even, you don't have to lie. You do well enough yourself, bro. It'll be all kinds of shit that motherfuckers make up about you. But wow, that's crazy. She got a channel hacked. I don't even know what that means. Yeah. But you said didn't KS get evicted? Landon Brown, I can tell you he didn't get evicted in the last 3-4 years of his life. I can bet you that. I don't know what that has to do with anything, and I'm pretty sure this is some troll account, but yeah. Thais Armstrong, I'm one lucky motherfucker. I went from 1 million per year to 100K per year. Happy as fuck. Money made me a fucking master. Okay, I don't know. But either way, man, shout out to Doug Will in the building, man. Shout out to Ed. I might make 55 a year. I'm doing okay with inflation, but one decent job and second job hustle, if that's not good enough, Uncle Bernie Mac said, yeah, fuck him. Listen, man. When Kevin Samuels started having this conversation, we started hearing about 100K, 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 100K. Every nigga was making 100K. Every woman's demanding 100K. Kendra G picked up the thing, and now every chick that comes up there, oh, how much money does he have to make? 6 figures. Well, man, what do you work? Popeyes. Oh, I don't work. I'm a stay-at-home mom. Oh, you stay-at-home mom? What do you mean? Well, you know what that means. Okay, so it's crazy as to how 6 figures is standard, but at the same time, 6 figures ain't no money. And this is why I say, man, brother. Again, man, there's no need for you to shit on the next man, dog. Again, it's very, very unlikely that you're gonna jump from whatever it is you're making to $1 million, fam. Okay, there's a gradual increase in pay, more likely than not. You have to build up to that. If you even be the millionaire, right? You got to build up to that millionaire. Before you make the 7 figures, you got to make the 6. Before you make the mill, you got to make the 100K. Okay. The problem what happens with niggas is niggas get to the mill, right? Which again, that's very, 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 very few people. Okay. I don't give a fuck. That's very, very few people. Okay. And then they want to play like, oh man, ain't no fucking money, man. 100K ain't shit, nigga. I'm this and I'm that and I'm this and I'm that. Okay, brother. All right. Well, we get it. And congratulations and cool and fine. But at one point in time, my nigga, unless you was born into it, you know what I'm saying? Brother, you had to hit 100K before you got to the mill. Okay? So can we stop trying to downplay, okay, people progressing? Again, bro, we're going to get into all the numbers today, bro. We're going to show you. And again, the reason why I'm reiterating this, black men are constantly told that you're not enough. Black men are constantly told, nigga, oh, you think you somebody. Black men are constantly told, nigga, you ain't doing nothing. Black men are constantly told, nigga, that ain't special. Okay. But yet and still, lo and behold, if you really motherfucking look into it, my nigga, you great. Okay. Tony the Tiger, nigga. Great. Okay. You're great, nigga. But society and the nigga mentality, bro, makes you, which you should be humble. Okay, don't ever be 2 point or wherever, because hey, pride comes before the fall. I'm not saying that. Don't be just cocky as fuck because but bro, that's a milestone point for you to hit that 6-figure mark, man. Okay, all right, that's a big deal, brother. Don't come out here, don't be out here flexing and letting niggas know. All right, don't let motherfuckers know, especially these hoes. Okay, but at the same time, man, you have to have a proper assessment for yourself. Okay, and take that time to soak it in, man. You know what I mean? Soak it in. You know what I mean? Don't settle. Don't be complacent. Don't be satisfied. And that's what niggas love to. Oh man, 100K ain't no money, nigga. You should be, brother. We get that. As a man, most men understand, bro. As a man, you're constantly competing in life. Black men, especially. Okay, you're constantly trying to get better and better and better and better and better every day. Okay. All right. And one of the biggest measurements of a man's success is his financial stability, his financial capability. Okay, that's understood. So when you niggas start talking about, oh man, well, nigga, I know this. Okay, I don't want to. No man's okay. I got 100K. I'm done. I'm retiring. I quit. I made 100K one time, nigga. That's it. I'm done. I'm gonna put that money in the bank and I'm gonna live off of this. No, brother. Obviously, no. Everybody understands that's not the case, man. But what you niggas love doing, man, is acting like that ain't no money. When nigga, oh well, inflation. For one, brother, you don't have the motherfucking. I know you don't have the mathematical prowess to actually understand and break this shit down and real pay versus this and another. Brother, stop. Okay, stop it, my nigga. All right. I can tell you this: 100K is a motherfucking 100K. Inflation and all this other shit, I understand, and so on and so forth. But I promise you this: if I have 100K and you got 50, my nigga, you would love to fucking switch positions with me. Okay? No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Your ass work at motherfucking McDonald's. You work at fucking Walmart. You work at some non-skilled job. And again, I'm not job shaming. I'm not doing that. I'm just using this example. Okay? Brother, you would love to be in the fucking position as to where you could do that same job and get paid 100K for non-skilled labor. Right? But unfortunately, there's a reason why you don't. That's why I say whenever we had this conversation about, well, 100K really ain't no money. You take it to Atlanta, you take it to Miami, you take it to New York City, you take it to Cali. Again, man, listen, there are people living in those places that don't make that amount of money. And we're going to go through that today. We're going to show you. Okay? Wait, what? Shout out to Doug. Yeah, shout out to V-Dub, man. I said some shit. I'm tripping. Y'all said a name that was weird. Okay, let's check something. Okay. Bro, 100K is good money everywhere, bro. Shout out to them, man. Return to Black Keys, man. People that don't have 100K always try to make it seem like it isn't a lot. Again, brother, like I said, it's a milestone, bro. Most people will never, ever even see it. And a big part of it is knowing where you are. Okay? Knowing where you are. And then, most importantly, shout out to my man. Where you at, JC? I think, JC, you said it. Yeah. Debt, man. Your debt. Debt to income is a major part of it, which, again, niggas have no financial literacy. Most niggas have no financial literacy, so they don't understand that. Listen, bro, if you got 100K and you're spending, shout out to a man, full circle in the building, man, for the 5. Greatly appreciate you, brother. Real talk, fantastic. Shout out to you, brother. Appreciate you. Listen, man. Debt to income and your actual it's not what you make, it's what you keep. Shout out to Shaq. Okay. Bro, if you make 100K and you go out here and you know what I'm saying, you get the brand new motherfucking 2023 Benz that's 100 and 130, or the Escalade or whatever that's like 100 something, and you Gucci this and proud of that, and all this other shit. We be popping tags, baby. We be popping tags. Okay, if you want to use the designer shit off 100K, brother, yeah, you broke. You're gonna be broke. Why? Because you're living beyond your means. Okay. One of the major issues and problems, and what niggas don't understand, is niggas spend more money than they get, even at 30K, 50K, 60K, 75K. Y'all got you out here, trying to keep up with the Joneses, or more importantly, trying to impress niggas that don't matter. So you never get the fucking money. You know what I'm saying? You never even enjoy the money you make because you got to pay it out. You owe too much to everybody else. Then most importantly, what you don't have. Again, we finish get into this again. Again, everything I say today is no financial advice. Okay, this is just me and things that I picked up along the way and stuff that people generally will tell you and understand. Okay, niggas run around saying credit don't matter. Credit score don't mean shit. I just pay cash for everything. Nigga, what? when the most successful people in the world, man, will tell you, bro, Rich people don't spend their own money. Rich people don't spend their own money. Okay, rich people borrow fucking money and they reinvest it, and that's why they don't have to pay taxes and this other stuff and la la la. That's why I say, like, bro, the black community's understanding of the most important things is so not even elementary level, bro. It's sad. Niggas will tell you the wildest shit, man, and really think they saying something profound. Yeah, he right. I never forget. DJ Paul did a we got Save Mine is Dead in the building. Shout out to Save Mine is Dead. So DJ Paul did a interview with Vlad, I remember. And DJ Paul was going around saying how he paid everything cash. He paid everything cash. He bought everything he had. Until one day he listened to what's name and he realized, he was like, damn, man, that shit you said about, either renting or leasing or, getting loans and shit or whatever makes sense, because he's saying just buying all this other shit that's on the sofa, bro, and having to pay property tax over here and property tax over there, and then the upkeep of shit and not being there and all this different stuff. He's like, bro, it's just bleed money. So it's better off for you to fucking, not always buy everything outright, because it's like, what the fuck? Now, of course, you're talking about like cars and stuff that's non-assets. Hey, it is what it is. Just go ahead and get it or whatever and go on about your way. You know what I mean? You're not gonna get a return on that anyway. But all these property things and all this other whatever, bro, like, what are we talking about here? Okay? The richest fucking people tell you, man, listen, you don't spend your own money. You borrow the money, okay? For good debt. All right? Okay? So, let's get into it, man. So this right here is very important. And I definitely wanted to look at this because most importantly, what I learned about this, man, it gave me a breakdown of something that we never truly get to talk about. And you'd be probably surprised about when you really look at it, right? Okay, so more than 1/3 of black people in U.S. households are headed by married couples. Okay, so married couples are 39%, almost 40%. Okay, then you have the female household, male household, non-family household, and then cannot be determined. Okay, so you combine everything else, 31, 5, that's 36, 16 is going to be 52. And then 9 is going to be what, 61. Yeah, 61. So almost 40% are actually married couples. Who would have thought it, right? But then we see here the next biggest one, 31% female households. This is how and why there's all the wrong people talking about black finances. Okay, this 31% right here. All right, again, what do we know? Black women are the next highest poverty next to Native Americans. Okay, and again, Native Americans make up like 3 to 4% of the population, right? But the highest impoverished group of the major demographics, the highest poverty rate, black women. Okay, this is what drags down the median household income for black people overall, because there's such a large percentage of black women that are now, black men are behind them, but still, so very important. Okay, now this is another one right here, big one. All right, so as you can see, total men, total women. I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay, but this right here is total women, right? Total women, total men. All right, so we're gonna add in black men. Whoa, I ain't gonna do all that shit. Wait, take that out. Take that out. Take it out. Take it out. God damn it, take it out. We'll get to it. Total women, total men. Okay. So total men, total women, black men, So 52, 854, 53. And the latest one, I think, is what 2020 they have, or 2021. I'm sorry, 50,187, 51,226. Black women, 46,543. Black men, 50,187. Black women, 46,543. So again, shout out to Silent Sir. Listen, hey man, listen. And again, man, the Supreme Court ruling that just happened for this affirmative action is going to hit. Again, I don't want to come to no table. I don't want to talk to no broke bitches, save no broke bitches, deal with no broke bitches. I don't. Again, man, the crazy part about it, bro, is everything is good and everybody's cool riding that wave, man, till the wave is over, till the wave crashing to the fucking shore. A lot of the times what happens, man, is people believe the good shit never gonna stop. The good times gonna always be there, gonna always come. And lo and behold, writing's on the wall. But so let's take that out. So black men here, black women here. Okay. Hispanic women here, Hispanic men there. Okay. Now, why am I bringing up Hispanics? Well, if you see here, right, these are Hispanic men, these are Hispanic women. Now I'm going to jump to this. Nope, not that one. This. Now, this is really, really important. Now, explain to me, you guys see this? Home ownership by race, 2011 to 2021. What do we see here? You go here, the blue is white, red is black, the turquoise or whatever is Asian, and the green is Hispanic. Who's at the bottom of the list? Y'all help me out. Who's at the bottom of the list? Tell the people in the chat so they come along and they tell them. Now, the major issue and problem again, with black people having all these things to say about finances, about what's money and what's not money, is again, you don't know what the fuck to do with it, even if you have it. Okay? There's no way, no how that fucking black people should be at the bottom of the list in fucking home ownership. It's crazy. Crazy. Paul Game, you know he was gonna bring that up. Now, according to Ebony K. Williams, black women were the highest home buyers. Black women were buying more houses than any other group and any other demographic in the and I'm like, whoa, wait, that don't make no sense. Hold on, wait. So black women had the highest poverty rate. Black women make the least amount of money. Like, how the fuck are black women the largest group of homeowners? Like, that math ain't mathing. Credit scores. Okay. We ain't even talk about credit. But again, we got to jump here. Individual, because remember, 31% of those households. Let's start with poverty. There are dramatic rates by racial and ethnic groups and small disparities by gender. Men and women of color more likely to poverty more than white men and women. 79%. Who live in poverty were black men, 19%, and 23% for black women, 22% for Native American men, 25% for Native American women. Okay. So again, black men definitely do better, but we know this is big and this is large because why? A lot of black men are homeless. Black men have the highest homeless rate. So this is why I say too, when black women use it as a jab against black men, how's it that black men have the highest homelessness rate, but yet still you guys are more impoverished? And we know you guys aren't homeless because you have a safety net of what? You have a safety net of fucking government assistance and welfare and all these different things. So you mean to tell me with the safety net of government assistance and all the different things and whatnot, what have you, you guys still have a higher poverty rate than black men do? And y'all love to fucking shoot the jab and talk shit about how black men don't make no money and all this other shit. But let's see where we at. This is where we're going. This is where we really want to get to. Down here. This is what's the important part, right? So 2019, median wealth for singles by race. Wealth. This isn't earning, but this is wealth. Okay. Now, black men, we definitely need to increase this. Definitely need to improve. But look at what we're looking at here. Black man at least got 10 bands to his name. At least 10 bands to his name. And notice here, they didn't even take on. They used Native Americans for the poverty rate, but they didn't even include them in this as far as the wealth portion. Okay, so keep that in mind. But wealth, $10,000, $100. Black women, where you at? So you mean to tell me that the women that have $1,700 worth of wealth are somehow buying the most homes? How the hell how does that work? How does that work? Huh? How the hell does that work? $1,700? And y'all buying the most homes? And that's that. But hold on. Single parents. So we know that again. Was it 62%, 62% of black women have children? Okay. And again, go back. Oh, what happened? I didn't do that. There we go. Go back here now. 31% of households are female led. Look at this now. 14 million. 14 million households, y'all. 14 million black women. And let me see what make sure you get the numbers from this, what year this was. Because I think this was 2022. Or was it 20? What was it? See, it's 2022, right? Yeah, 2022. Okay. So 14,300,000. What did it say? This is back in 2013. How much you think this shit increase? 0. The damn Hispanic woman had $50. Y'all was at 0. And if we correlate this again, and I mean, correlation isn't causation. I understand that, so on and so forth. But look, what are we seeing here? Again, I'm just going by the claims that Ebony K. Williams made that this ain't adding up. How did the Hispanics have, since 2011, still kept the lead in, home ownership? 31% of y'all are, single mother homes. And if y'all had this big increase in home ownership, certainly you have to have an increase from the 0 net worth that we see right here. That should say 0, shawty, if you got a kid. So from 2013 to 2022, we went from 0 to, I don't know. Well, hey man, the Hispanics, again, the Hispanics still have more money than you, and we know what the Hispanics do. See, the Hispanics understand, and they wait for you niggas. Probably a lot of you black women that have Big Mama done died and then left you the house and shit, right? Big Mama done left you the house, right? All you got to do is pay the goddamn the taxes. All you got to do is pay the property taxes. That's all you got to do. Not rent now, not a mortgage, property taxes, y'all. Okay? Let's say $3,000 a year, right? Let's say that $3,000 a year. That's pretty high, right? A Big Mama house probably ain't gonna be $3,000 a year in property taxes. But let's just say $3,000 a year. Now you mean to tell me you can afford lashes, nails, hair, install, Hennessy, weed, fake designer purses. You know what I'm saying? Amazon pants, BBLs. You can afford all this shit, but you can't afford $3,000 a year to keep the house. Well, Jorge, Maria are just sitting back waiting. See, yes. Yeah, trips to Jamaica, plastic bag. Shout out to the plastic bag. Shout out to the plastic bag passport hoes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, stop getting that porcelain realignments. Trips to the pussy practor. Yeah, man. Trips to the pussy practor. Yeah, I say his mind there. Hey, he said, old girl said, hey, just use a plastic bag. He ain't got no condom, just put a plastic bag on, brother. That's what she told him. Plastic bag gang, baby. That's what the passport hoes out here doing, man. Hey, Josh, why they out here again? Yeah, OnlyFans. And y'all still can't keep motherfucking Big Mama house. Big Mama done cooked all them hog maws, all them greens. Done took care of all them kids for you while you was out here making more kids. And you can't motherfucking, save her motherfucking hard work and her legacy by paying $3,000 a year to keep the house. Not the house, the house. Damn. Shout out to Sir Tice. Not tax-free fucking paper bag. Brown paper bag. Brown paper bag. That's that brown paper bag money, that child support money, nigga. JC, hey man, hey, we saw it, man. Bro, we saw that shit in 4K. I don't know 4K, we'll say 1080p. Bro, we saw that. Shout out to Sir Tice, man. No, she said at least use a plastic bag. At least, yeah. She had to get that dick. Shorty was out broad daylight, y'all, on a fucking raft. An actual raft, nigga. You know what a raft is? Motherfucking sticks and twine, okay? And she was like, rude boy, I need that, okay? I need the bad man.
Yes, Daddy, come get this cooch. It's hot and ready like a Little Caesar's pizza, baby. Hot and moist. You're going to have to lay me on a towel. Let me bend these legs back like a paper clip, bitch. Daddy, come get this cat.
But light touch. She had to fucking add, you had to add the extra. You got to add the Jamaican shit to the end of it. But look at this, man. Listen, niggas be the first one to tell you, man, 100K ain't no money. 100K ain't shit. Niggas don't own no houses, they got no property. Niggas got no credit. Niggas can't use money to fucking make money. But niggas be the first one to tell you, man, 100K ain't no money. And we know why and how they're saying it. Why? Because, again, Kevin Samuels made it fucking popular to talk about the black man or the man, but specifically the black man making 100K. Okay? So, let me make you feel good about yourself, brother. Global income, average global income 2023. What is the median income worldwide? Okay. The average global personal income, personal. Now, that too, listen, personal. Keep in mind, personal. It's one person. $9,733 a year. Average global household income. Household, meaning two people, okay, of working age being able to work there and bring money into it. $12,235 per year. Median per capita household income is only $29.20. Making over $100,000 puts you in the top 10% of global earners. I'm saying again, global earners. Shout out to the passport bros. Nigga, if you make 100K, nigga, you literally are a millionaire everywhere else, man. Well, not everywhere, but a lot of other places in the fucking world. Okay? 100K, nigga, like I said, you literally live like a fucking king. 100K American? What inflation? What are you talking about? Beat inflation, nigga. Hey, be an expat. If that's possible, if that's capable in your capabilities, listen, man. That's why I say, bro. A man's job is to find a solution to a problem. All right. A man is not just supposed to fucking sit back and complain. Oh man, man, these bills whooping my ass, man. Hey man, it's so much money I gotta spend, man. I'm making a lot of money, man, but I gotta spend it right back out. Again, man. Shout out to my homeboy, man. Like my brother. He moved from motherfucking New York, bro. Just in him moving from New York, bro, he saved like 20 bands in taxes alone. You understand me? Just the move. So when he moved and he had a boss that was expanding from New York to Florida, bro, he made 20,000 just in moving along. Then he sold his crib. You know what I'm saying? Got a bigger crib down here. You saving 20K off the rip because there's no state taxes here. And then in New York, you got state taxes. Then you got fucking city taxes, borough taxes. Again, black man, brother, learn things and adjust accordingly. If you're somewhere, man, where you're getting killed on fucking cost of living, brother, if you have a skill and there's a possibility of you, especially if you're single, even with a family, but because my man's he had a family. So, bro, listen, if you're single, what the fuck is holding you back from moving out of fucking New York, out of Cali, out of Chicago, out of Atlanta, out of fucking Miami? Nigga, you can fly there. You can literally travel back there from the money you'll save from not living there if you just want to, you want that scene. Or hey, better yet, hey, fly them hoes to you, my nigga. Hey, we got them dickets, baby. Listen, baby. Listen, baby. If you motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, you fine, and you looking for a nigga that's 39 with a strong hairline, baby, holla at your boy. I got them dickets ready, baby. I got them dickets ready. Okay? Ain't no problem. Ain't no problem. No problem. You know what I'm saying? Bruh. There's more than one way to skin a cat. If you are a man with skills, okay? All right? Brother, use those skills, man, to pay the motherfucking bills. All right, in the best way that works for you, where you get to keep the most of your money. Shout out to again, hey, baby. I don't know about first class now. Hold on. Silent sir, we ain't doing no first class. Yes, Nick Penn. It says it so she knows, brother. Again, y'all can use this. A bitch gonna laugh, but let her know after that giggle. Hey, you heard what I said. Okay, you heard me. This ain't no ticket, baby. This a dicket. You accept it, and you know what come with it. Bars. This ain't no ticket. It's a dicket. Okay? You accept it. You know what come with it. Let her know off top, brother. Hey, man, listen, I'm too grown to be playing around, bro. I'm too grown. Too grown, bro. Too grown. Hey, man, we got 175 in the building, man. If y'all please hit that like and share, so we get this thing out everywhere. Let me see what's going on with you Negroes. Let me see. Let me read. Let me see. Come on, man. See, here we go. Listen, man, I appreciate, but come on, bro. Come on now. T Leaves, go right ahead, brother. You're welcome. Listen, man, if you lie, you steal. If you steal, you'll kill. Y'all niggas in my chat stealing. Hit the motherfucking like button, man.
Oh, Birdman thing. Oh, that's the Birdman thing. Oh, real more shit, man. Oh, that's why more bodies, man.
Hit the like button, man. It's free. Yeah, Josh, hey, bro, wait, look, listen. What the fuck we talking about here? What we playing? What we doing here? What we doing here? So again, man, on a global scale, bro, you're in the top 10% of the world. The world, Craig. The world. Okay? The world, my nigga. All right. You make 100K a year, all right, and you properly set up your assets, your savings, your investments, all your shit. You on top of it, like not just making the money, man, keeping the money, okay, brother. The world is your oyster, okay. All right. You can go somewhere, bro, where your motherfucking dollar stretches to fucking 10 times to 50 times, okay, 50 times your dollar, fam. Okay. Shout out to the Army niggas, man. Army niggas told me stories about, bro, how they go in, I think it's what, Djibouti. Djibouti, Africa, I'm pretty sure. Like, bro, they say, bro, they put out $100 bill, bro, and they shut down they buy the whole restaurant, bro. $100 bill, they leave them a tip for another $100, bro. Anything you want. My brother, yes. What do you need? We'd have it, whatever. The finest goat. We go kill him right now. Go, come with me. Come. Pick any goat you want. Any goat. We kill it right here. Fresh. Yes. No question. Okay? Yeah, bro, out here, I never been, bro. I don't know. That's niggas told me. So let's jump here. So I wanted you guys to see this, okay? So you see the .gov site, Department of Justice, Median Income U.S. Trustee Program, Department of Justice, okay? And you start going through all this stuff again. But we're going to open this up now so you can see it, all right? This is between April 2022 and May 14, 2022, okay? Now look, it's telling you, Census Bureau median family income by family size. Lars, let me make this bigger so you guys can see it. Okay. Now, I want you to look at one earner. We're in the one earner column, right? You guys can see this clearly, right? I'm sorry, man, my mouse. I see my mouse jumping on y'all screen. You guys can see this, right? One earner. These are all 50 states. Do you see 100K on any of this one earner? You see 100K anywhere? One earner. Do you see 100K? I don't see 100K, not one place, bro. Now, again, remember, we're talking about you, black man, as an individual, not your household, not you needing help. We talking about you, fam. Okay? You. So if you as one fucking man make 100K, my nigga, you're doing great. Don't let no po ass hoe or no hating ass nigga tell you otherwise. I'm sick and tired of this shit, man. Sick and tired of it. Sick and tired of it, bro. Let's go to two people. We got one, DC, 138. And that's it. Not even Hawaii. Where Hawaii at? Hawaii. Not even Hawaii, bro. Next highest is what? 94. That's in Connecticut. So right here, you're doing in District of Columbia is a fucking city. I didn't even realize that. I didn't even know they had DC in here. So again, this is a city. This ain't even a state. So still, if you're making 100K, brother, you're doing better than all 50 states. Okay? Still doing better than all 50 states with two people. Bro, stop letting these motherfuckers play with you, dog. Okay? Stop letting these motherfuckers diminish your accomplishments, diminish your hard work, diminish your skill. Bro, you're not making 100K, dog, at no fucking cash register. All right? That's not your own business. All right? You're not making 100K pushing carts. You're not making 100K flipping burgers. You're not making 100K, bro, doing fucking non-skilled labor. Bro, to get that 100K, bro, you're going to be at some type of fucking management position, okay? Supervisory position. You're going to be an extremely skilled fucking job and a trade or whatever, or your own business or whatever, bro. You brother, you doing something, and it's not just, you know, busy work or bullshit work to make 100K, bro. All right? Stop letting these people motherfucking play with you and lie to you and tell you that you ain't got no fucking money, bro. When again, one earner, we talking about you. You don't start seeing this shit on the regular, bro, till we get to 3 people. With 3 people of working age in the house, bro. And even still then, it's not all of them. And you're still doing better than a lot of places with 4 people of working age in a fucking household, dog. So again, if you are a single man, okay, or not even single man, even if you're in a family and you as a man, black man, you're bringing in 100K, brother, you got money. Okay? You Young Jeezy Jr., my nigga. Put the snowmans in the chat. Okay? You got money. All right? Don't let these motherfuckers play with you and lie to you, bro. And again, the reason why we're saying this, and I tell you, oh man, you didn't listen, bro. I understand, quote unquote, like I said, the microaggressions or the sneak dissing and all this other shit. And I seen this shit pick up. And you keep hearing bitches say it, and then these hoe ass niggas say it, bro. These pandering ass niggas, these niggas is trying to motherfucking, yeah, I got, man, 100K and shit, you know what I mean? I got 500K, I got a meal, I got this, I got that. Again, basically motherfucking putting their pockets out here for the hoes to motherfucking, you know. Project Pat said it best, what? Hoes like fucking shiny things. Okay? Bro, my son had my son had the he had 707s when I put the Scout Tactics thing out there. Nigga, when I tell you I saw so many Hellcats and Chargers, nigga, I thought I was at a damn Dodge dealership. Bro, I'm not playing with you, bro. Literally, bro, every other fucking car in the parking lot was a fucking Charger or a fucking Challenger. Okay? Charger or Challenger. That's the young nigga car. All right? No, your ass can't afford it. Your ass in college, my nigga. Okay? But again, niggas want to impress the hoes. So niggas gonna fucking do what they gotta do to motherfucking get the hoes, man. But when you do that, man, Liz, what are you doing? You set yourself back. Now, a lot of these niggas, again, you know, it was around the thing. So some of these niggas, some of them, or whatever, you know, NIL deals and all these different things. Again, like I said, I'm glad these players are finally getting paid for their likeness and their whatever. But again, the majority of them are not going to make a whole lot of money. But most importantly, not just making the money, man, but that taxes, bro. I hope these young people, bro, have some financial advisors and people looking out for them. Because what you're going to start seeing is a lot of these college players, man, especially these people that were highly touted or whatever, and they don't make it big in the or they don't make it to the pro level. They're going to be a lot of fucking tax charges. We'll just say that. Okay? Not wishing it or hoping it on nobody, man. But I know just how ignorant and careless that grown ass people are. People in their 30s and 40s are with money, keeping up with it and, you know, paying taxes and all these different things, so on and so forth. So I can imagine an 18-year-old, 19-year-old kid, man, that's coming into now, you know, thousands of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars or millions of dollars, all this NIL shit. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So how much does the average American make in 2022? Where do I want to pull this up for? Management professional. Okay, the breakdown of this. So it tells you here, man. Listen, even here, right? For the most part, nobody's making fucking, and this is, I think this is household. Is this household? No, it's not, it's individual. So again, we're talking individuals here, man. Okay. This right here is median household, 2020 median household. Household, again, is going to be more than one person of working age and people bringing in or combining salaries. You see that even with the salary combining, bro, you're not seeing 100K on average. Okay. Covered that. We covered that. This. Now I wanted to jump to this, and let me add this to the mix, and hopefully you guys can see it. Make it a little bigger. And total man. Okay. So if you see what happened right there, right? And I'm about to bring this up from Twitter because it's very important. Because what happened was, and this is one of the reasons I want to have this conversation. This Asian woman was interviewed, and there's a black dude interviewing her, and he asked her a question about making money and, you know, being equally this and so on and so forth and all these different things. Of course, black women jumped on it, and well, you would if she was black. So I was basically like, well, ma'am, she can actually speak to it because she's Asian, and more likely than not, well, you know, the stats say she makes way more than whatever you make. Again, let me take everything else away so you guys can see this. Again, this is total men, right? That's Asian women, total men. Okay. So Asian women on average make more than total men combined. All right. Or at least they were, because like we're here. You had 64 something. Well, no, they still do. Because like, yeah, 63 here, and 2021 is 61. So yeah, but here, I don't know what the fuck happened during COVID. I think they was fucking doing extra shift eyes. That's what it was. And they got that motherfucking bumping COVID, nigga, because they see, you know, they kept that, hey, bruh, one thing that you not finna play with, no, you can't, no, you mask. Them Asians, nigga, they was not playing about the mask, nigga. Okay? The Chinese food store, the hair store, convenience store, you know mask, you know come. Nigga, that what? Nigga, they pulling out the motherfucking the nunchucks and the goddamn katanas, nigga. They weren't playing. Okay? But let me bring this up now so you guys can see the conversation.
If you make 100K, how much do you want your man to make?
If I'm currently making 100K, I would assume that I would meet someone in the same bracket, so he'd probably make 100K, the same or more. One, we do live in modern society. Women do work, men do work. I'm not going to sit home and not do anything. Hypergamy is also still very much a thing. So you're obviously going to date someone in the same bracket or someone that makes more. It's between the two.
Would you be open to dating a guy if he was making like 55K?
It wouldn't make sense for me to date down, personally, just because if a guy wants to lead a relationship, how is he leading it if he's making less?
So it's all about money when it comes on to the ability to lead?
For a man to lead in general, the money helps you lead in a lot of ways, responsibilities and goals in a relationship. If it's just money, you're not making any money.
I don't know why this shit does this.
What are you doing that's leading as a man? How can you treat me good if you're not making enough money to feel like a man?
Isn't that subjective though?
Why do you say that?
A man could be totally comfortable making 35K at Walmart, wherever the shit's.
There's nothing wrong with that. I think that's fine, but also date a girl who works at Walmart who makes the same amount or less. Why would you date someone whose taste is like caviar? That's going to ruin your ego as a man.
If you make 100.
And listen, shout out to her, man. Listen, bro, there's a such thing as your level. All right? Listen, bro, if you out here and first and foremost, bro, hoes should be the fucking least of your concern, brother, if you out here making 30K or less. Okay? Am I telling you don't get no? I'm not one of these niggas like semen retention, you know, and recycle your sperm and increase your magnetic attraction for money. No, nigga, I'm not with none of that. Okay. Shout out to you semen retention niggas. But listen, bro, the medical doctors and other shit done told you about that shit. Hey, man, it is what it is. Okay, cool, fine. And but brother, You should not be focused, and pussy should not be your number one focus, brother. Of course, get you some pussy along the way, but brother. You need to be doing any and everything you can do to increase yourself and increase your fucking. Bro, I'm telling you. Well, man, shout out to my man Brandon Green always coming through for the building fund. Appreciate you, brother. Okay, you making $30,000, man. Again, that's not your concern, dog. You need to be doing any and everything you need to be doing, brother, to elevate yourself. You know what I'm saying, financially, because again. In the society we live in, bro. Okay, I don't give a fuck how alpha you are, nigga. If you're a broke alpha, you're a broke ass nigga. Okay, you want to be that? You may get some respect from the hoes, but I mean, are you ever gonna be somewhere where you need to rub elbows with people that can fucking, Oh well, yeah, nigga, I just rob it, nigga, I just take it. Okay, well, again, rich niggas got, again. Hey, man, more and more every day, you seeing these people shoot back. People not seeing it, man. Listen, bro. I saw this thing today where this woman in Texas shot this dude that was trying to rob her, man. Hit his ass. Hit him with some of that hot shit. Okay. She was reaching in the purse like she was finna motherfucking give it up, and she gave him a whole bunch of these. And I don't know, buddy, motherfucking. I don't know if he went to go see Uncle Charles, but he definitely heard the music. Exactly. Hey. Exactly. Tell you. Listen, man. Yeah. Oh, you must be new here, brother. Yes. RG3. Yes, brother. Brother. Hey, we city Uncle Charles around here, baby. We all about two-way and responsible gun ownership and training. Brother, listen, you put up on me, bro, on some, hey, bro, hey, good luck. All right, just because you're new here, brother. But yeah, that's not, when we play the music, brother, that's what we talk about. You hear the music, because you about to do something crazy, that's the warning. That's God talking to you and warning you. You don't listen to the warning, brother. This is what you get right here. Hey, son, I'm your Uncle Charles. Shout out to RG3, man. They let me know I got a couple of new people in here, man. So if you are new, I greatly appreciate you for being here, man. If you do me a big, huge favor, hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that bell, click the all these different things, so on and so forth, bro. We do this on the regular, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't mind do it better. Your favorite YouTuber, baby. All right? No, hey, don't get it twisted. But yeah, man. You guys, and please, if you would, man, I got a lot of black men in here, black women too. You're welcome to come up if you want to. You brothers come up here and give your opinion, man, or tell some of the things or whatever you had, your life experiences and stuff you've been told or whatnot, what have you, or stuff you've seen. And let's just talk about it, man. So we got my man lying up here, brother. I greatly appreciate it. What's going on with you?
Hey, what's going on, Fantastic? How you doing, dog?
Hey, man, I can't complain, brother.
Me neither. Yeah. What I think with these conversations, and thank you for playing that video, this confirms a lot of things. Women want traditionalism and feminism at the same damn time. I think they want them both, like, because they'll speak about hypergamy, but then they want to talk about partnership. So you want the man to be able to afford to put a roof over your head. Not only that, it comes with him being able to fix thing under that roof, but you still want to call it a partnership. It's not, but I just find that interesting. That's what I was saying. That's what I was going to say on it as far as hypergamy. As far as making six figures, most people are never going to make six figures. The numbers are the numbers for a reason.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying, bro. The majority of people will never see six figures in their life, bro. Okay? Not even one time. So that's what I'm trying to get you guys to understand, man, and what we're here about doing. Because again, bro, as a black man, I've been in that boat to where, oh, nigga, you think you somebody. Oh, nigga, you think you doing something. Oh, nigga, this ain't shit. This ain't that. And mostly it comes from niggas that ain't got shit. Niggas that don't even know what the hell is going on. You know, a person that doesn't have the rank, the authority, the prowess, the experience, anything to even be speaking about you, but of course, because of the shout out to Bernard Riley, they was talking about it earlier today. the crab in the barrel mentality to knock a nigga down unless you're doing some street shit. You know what I'm saying? No, because if you the drug dealer, you know what I'm saying, even if the nigga selling nicks and dimes, man, yeah, man, that nigga get money, man. What the fuck you mean getting money? This nigga,
No, it's
nigga
not.
selling nickbacks.
The dope boy is making way less than minimum wage.
This nigga's on the corner. This nigga on the corner. He just got busted. What you talking about?
That's
In the
actually
plug?
yeah, that's actually been broken down too. That dope boy is most likely making way less than the dude working at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. So this is what I'm talking about, bro. This whole thing, we started talking about this, and the reason why it's great the Asian woman said it. Listen, black women tried to use this to their advantage and be like they're in this position. Black women, you're not. Again, I'm gonna bring it back up. Black women, you do not make more money than black men. Stop. Y'all, you are not. You're not on black men's level when it comes to finances. Okay, any way, shape, form, or fashion. You haven't been. You've never been. Listen.
The majority of women don't. I think the only women that actually make more than their men, I think, is white women.
Yeah,
last time I checked. So the majority of women don't. Like, so any woman outside of white women can't claim that.
Black women, that's you. You're the only thing on here right now. About to click this. Black men. Bam. See how that never touched? See how they always run parallel? And it's always been higher. So again, when y'all start having these conversations or whatever, niggas is broke, niggas don't make no money, 50-50, all this other shit. Ma'am, what are you talking about? Okay? What are you talking about? All right? That we're lied to and we're propagandized, dog. And the black man is constantly told how you ain't, you can't, you won't, you don't. Criticize. All you ever hear is the negative shit, man. It's never enough, right? I'm here to motherfucking set the record straight and give you the numbers, the data, the shit right in front of your face where it can't be denied. So when a bitch tell you next time, nigga, you broke. Bitch, you live in Section 8. Shut up. Shut your dumb broke ass up. I don't want to hear shit you got to say. I want to hear nothing you got to say. Bitch, I seen you. I seen you. Okay? In rainbow. Okay? In your motherfucking Popeye shirt. Shut up. Bitch, you done had that donut on your car for 4 months. Shut up. Your kid got them motherfucking silver caps in their mouth. Shut up. Bro, we have to get to the point, bro, of where we start cutting this shit off as black men, bro. Bitch, you ain't got no right to talk to me about nothing when it comes to this money. You don't. Especially if you're a 6-figure nigga, bro. Okay?
Most dudes who make 6 figures don't even look like it.
Gross or net savings minus debt. Gross or net, brother. Either or. Okay? Even if you're making it net, brother, again. I mean, if you're making it gross, listen, that's still there. It's something. That mean you're close to motherfucking making it net.
Either way, it's way more than the average.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Still double the average.
That's what we're saying, man. And my thing is, man, we constantly get this negative shit, bro. And this point of where it's just negative reinforcement and never positive. Okay? Well, nigga, well, I mean, you know, you ain't got no, you got a BMW, but you ain't got no Bentley. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You got a house, you ain't got no mansion. You know, any accomplishment, literally, bro. That's what you taught. Again, you know, we hear this from childhood, right? So as a man, bro, a big part of being a man is establishing and maintaining your motherfucking dominance and your respect, dog. Okay, I'm not telling you slap nobody. I'm not telling you go out here, you know, catch no charge, nigga. Okay, I'm not telling you pistol whip nobody. But bro, we do a horrible job, but we've done up until now a horrible job of calling out the bullshit and telling these bitches shut up. Okay, shut up. I know, especially if I know you, bitch. I know you broke, but you got an OnlyFans. Okay, you got a $20 OnlyFans with 3 months for free, $333 to see that pussy. Okay, ma'am, shut up.
And on average, though,
ain't about no money.
Yeah, and on average, they don't even clear $200 a month.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So even these side hustles they have, and you know, black women own the most. They're the most business owners, and they're this and this. Okay, so again, explain to me how you guys have all of these claims, right? You guys always make these claims, but the numbers never reflect it. The numbers never reflect it. The numbers never reflect it. Y'all make all these empty fucking claims, bro. Shout out to Leo Anthony, man. I think a lot of women who talk like this are women who make fast money, either selling or finessing cents with money. Men actually have to work hard to be smart and talented to make 100K. Bro, even with that, Leo Anthony, even with the women that are making whatever money they're making on the side, bro, finessing niggas or getting out, bro, they're not pulling no 6 figures, man.
Actually,
Bro,
actually, to his point, that just leaves another question. So for the women who claim they're making 100K, how many of them are actually doing it consistently?
that's what I'm saying too. That's what I'm saying. But they're not even making it in the first place for the conversation to even be had. But niggas get convinced that these bitches out here, you know, doing it big and all this stuff because she always on a trip. Bro, you can fucking put trips on what you call it now? Bro, you can finance these fucking trips, man, and pay for these trips for 24-month fucking payment plans, man.
Yeah, on credit.
Yeah.
You just file it like credit.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All these trips to Vegas, all these trips anywhere, everywhere, whatever. The bitch is going to Jamaica, Caribbean, you know. Returning black teens, bro, that's less than a 1%, bro. You gotta be damn near famous and like a legit porn, bro. It's actual porn stars not even making 30K a month. That's cap, super cap.
Actually, when you go back and look at the top richest in the world, top richest women in the world, when you look at how they got their money, it's either through divorce or inheritance.
Yeah, women, yeah, of course.
Mostly, the only one who may be legit self-made is maybe Oprah, but everybody else, yeah.
Yeah, they said the biggest. I heard a lawyer talking about it. The biggest wealth transfer is divorce.
Yep, it is.
Biggest wealth transfer is still to this day fucking divorce, man. Divorces.
Yeah.
Hell, you just count Jeff Bezos alone. That self, and then I think Bill Gates got one coming up. So if you just count those two alone, man, billions upon billions upon billions of dollars. Just think about that. Just 2 men alone account for fucking,
Yeah. If you look at the top the top 10 richest women in the world, over majority, I'm gonna say 7, maybe 8 of them got their money via divorce.
Yeah, divorce or inheritance, like the Waltons, like Walmart and shit. Like
Walmart, that was inheritance.
Yeah.
Yeah, but 6 figures.
Yeah. Cold Steel. There are a lot of women in nursing and medical fields. I'm sure they make bank. Yeah, bro. That's still the small. Oh, shout out to on Silent Sir. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, bro. That shit right there, bro. When that came out that she was getting 50% of Scotty's things, that gives even more light to the shit, the hate he had for throwing strays at Michael Jordan for no fucking reason, bruh. Your son is out here fucking on his ex, and she about to get half his fucking pension.
Hey, fantastic. You know what's crazy about that whole Larissa Pippen joint? She already got a payout already. And then she went back and got the prenup nullified after he made a payment.
And they
like
this dumb nigga. Listen,
they said this is based on 2016 numbers, like what the worth is.
Well, let's do this, right? Listen, bro. Another big part of this, bro. Have faith in yourself, dog. Understand that you're progressing, bro. Listen, I liken the journey of life for a manhood, right? To like getting stronger in the gym, bro. If you try to keep up with a nigga that's just jacked and this and that and all this other shit that's on the sofa, bro, you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna fucking hurt yourself. You're not gonna be able to lift it all. And you're gonna set yourself back. You're gonna have to heal. You have to do all that shit. Why? But just because you simply want to look good, you want to look like the nigga that look like you're doing something. You don't know how long this man been lifting. You don't know what he's taking, what extras or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You don't know, his natural fucking strength, ability, bone density, a whole lot of shit, right? It just makes up a different person.
You don't go into the been doing it.
Yeah, you don't go into the gym trying to fucking never touch weights and try to fucking bench press 315 on the fucking first day. Not even fucking 225. Okay. That's where men fuck up. And I understand, bro, it's difficult because, bro, you wanna run with the big dogs. You understand men are competitive by nature. So, you know, the biggest person or whatever in the room is gonna get the most attention, so on and so forth. So, hey, I want to be that nigga. I want to be that nigga as soon as possible. At the same time, though, again, man, you jump on that and you try to copy what this nigga's doing and see what he's doing, just going right behind him. Bro, you don't know, like I said, you don't know his regimen, you know how long he's been doing it, you don't know what he's taking, you don't know none of these things. That's how a lot of niggas get set back and fall into a whole bunch of traps, man, or make themselves go through a lot of unnecessary pain because you looking at everybody else, bro. Put them blinders on, bro. Put your plan together for you and follow that. Okay. I know it may be slow. Hell, it may even seem like it's stagnant and you're not even moving at times, man. Okay. But that's when you have to motherfucking adjust, you know what I'm saying? Or readjust or reassess or change your plan or just understand and realize that you actually are moving. It's just not as fast as you would like it to be. This shit here, man, is about us understanding just how motherfucking powerful and how successful you being, dog. Okay. This ain't just a praise thing or so on and so forth. Again, brother, you're a man, dog. There's a whole lot of shit you got to figure out on your own. But the problem and the thing that I understand and I realize at this point in my life is that, bro, we never ever even told any of the positives. Black men especially. That's the issue and problem, bro. You never hear nothing positive. It's just always complain, negative, nagging. I need, I want. You gotta do everything for every motherfucking body, man. Nobody give a fuck about you. Okay.
You know what that proves though? That proves if the goalpost moves, that proves success. But it's just not presented that way. You know what I'm saying? Like if you meet the challenge and they move on to something else, that means you hit a marker. We may not realize it, and we can't shortcut the process. But like the goalpost has to move because you're constantly elevating and meeting these points. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And again, that's why I say that's why we've seen this uptick of somehow them wanting 100K, but 100K not being enough. Because when Kevin Samuels had his explosion or whatever, that was one of his main talking points. And now, just because he make money don't make him a good man. Well, bitch, do you even care? You don't care. Y'all don't care about a fucking good man. Y'all don't care about a good man. You just want the nigga with the money. Y'all said it. Drug dealers aren't good men. Gang members aren't good men. These niggas serial impregnators with fucking 15 and 17 baby mamas aren't good men. But y'all fuck them anyway if you think they got some money or if you know they got some money.
So
yeah. Mike, go ahead.
That's always been one of my critiques because they'll talk about the money, and then when a man does put in the work and he put in all that work to make the money and accumulate that process to maintain it, then the goalpost moves to emotional intelligence,
which most men are by any measure. You know what I'm saying? Like whether you want to call it emotional intelligence or just call it being like, alert to the other person, needs and wants and all that stuff, whatever you want to call it. Most men have to be because of the environment you grow up in. You know what I'm saying? Because the world caters to one, not the other. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why at some point you gotta say, fuck these women's standards. They don't know what they want.
Well, it's always listen, man. What do they want, fellas? More. Always. More. That's it. What do you want? More. Well, how much more? More. But you got to give me just more. And you, bro, you have to have that understanding, dog. And first and foremost, refuse to play that game. All right, bro. Don't, bro. Listen, just like you said, benchmarks and timelines and things for you, so on and so forth. Bro, you get in a relationship, it's gonna be the same things with these fucking females, dog. It's boundaries you have to set, and it's shit you have to let her know, like, hey, this is as far as I'm gonna go. If you can deal with it, cool. If you can't, hey, we ain't. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Nice to meet you. See you. Hey, you know what I'm saying? It was good. It was good while it lasted. Hey, I'm up out of here. Bro, it's so easy for you to get sidetracked, man. And again, that's why I say you have to. Y'all want to talk about women? Y'all want to talk about women again, man? The biggest downfall of some of the greatest men has always been women. The reason why is that is because brothers feel like you can't lose this bitch, bro. You feel like she's the best thing ever. I can't live without you. On some motherfucking who's that?
All the R&B songs, like every single one.
You gonna love me. What was the name of that fucking movie?
Dream Girls.
Yeah, Dream Girls. Yeah, on some Dream Girl shit. On some Dream Girls, you know what I'm saying? on some dream girl shit, man. So yeah,
Hey,
man, it's very, very important that you have that understanding, man, and move from there, dog.
Hey, there was an R&B song, right? It was one of them on one of them Clue tapes, and I remember being a young person, right? You know, I didn't even understand it, but this dude said you could have the house, the keys, take everything. He said, yeah, like something else, and then just leave your love. And I was just like, what an idiot. I was like, yo, he was harmonizing like crazy. He was singing the hell out of that, man. But he said, just leave your love. I'm like, nah, hell nah, man. I'm on my Xbox. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna want this over there. I want that artwork I put up. Nah, man. You can have that. I want some respect.
Yeah, man. We got Gabe A up in the building. What's up, Gabe?
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear, brother. Go right ahead.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. The more and more I kind of listen to people, I kind of interact with people, the more and more I realize most people ain't gonna make it to the goals that they say they have set before themselves. Most people just talk. They say they're gonna make 100K. They say they're gonna make 50. They say they're gonna get this. They say they're gonna accomplish that. Most people just be saying stuff like it's more wishes than actually people putting foot to the ground. People putting in work than anything else. So I don't know. I'm kind of getting to the point where until I see it, it ain't real.
Hey, you know what that
myself
is,
or
Gabe?
other people.
Well,
Yeah, you know what that
that's
is?
a great point. Real quick, True, hold on. And that's a great point, though, Gabe. And that's why I say it's very, very important to set realistic goals and milestones. Okay, you can't just be like, hey, yeah, man, you motherfucking 18 years old, you just got kicked out your mama's house, and I'm gonna make 100K. Like, brother, okay, if you make that 100K, brother, more likely than not, you finna go sit down and have to deal with motherfucking Fleece Johnson. Okay, you definitely gonna have to be fucking protecting your butt.
Having some booty was more important than drinking water, man.
Okay, you 18 years old, under 25, talking about making 100K. Yeah, that's probably more likely unrealistic. But we're talking about here is the people that actually do make it. Not focus on the floggers, the fakers, the people that say, "I make 100K." Yeah, like everybody on the internet makes 100K. Yeah, I definitely feel you on that, Gabe. I covered that. But we talking about the dudes that actually do make it, the guys that actually have put in the work, guys that actually have gained the skills, guys that actually put the time in, and so on and so forth. And hitting that benchmark. And again, I'm gonna reiterate. You're not satisfied. You're not being complacent. You're not making 100K and saying that's it. I'm done. I can. This is all I need to make. And it is what it is, nigga. I'm 100K, 6-figure nigga. I'm good. No, I'm not saying that. Okay. I'm just saying once you hit that bench part, take that time to understand where you are and don't let all these people fucking knock you down and tell you ain't doing shit. That's what niggas do. Niggas tell the dudes that actually are doing it, actually do have it, and are doing it smartly in the right way, that it's not an accomplishment when it definitely is. Because like you said, the numbers say it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was to your point, Fantastic. I was going to say it also is very, very important that you actually enjoy it.
Yeah,
don't grind to get there and then just grind to get there and then get there and be like, oh man,
exactly.
Never harder. And you never even took the time to enjoy it.
Yeah, never get the time to enjoy the fucking fruits of your labor, bro, and actually get to enjoy the money you're making, bro. Again, if you're just making the money, making it, you never enjoy anything from it. Either you're just wasting it on bullshit, hoes mostly, or whatever it may be, so on and so forth, or you're just stacking it and putting it away, like they say, you can't take it to the grave, bro. And you gonna wait till you're past your prime. You know what I'm saying? You got arthritis, you got your damn hip replaced and all this other shit, and you can't enjoy it, brother. You know what I mean? What's the purpose? You know what I'm saying? Look, bro, take your time out, dog. Set stuff for time. Set time aside. You know what I'm saying? Take your PTO or whatever it may be, so on and so forth for you, man, and enjoy that time, man. Because again, another big thing too, bro, is relaxation is very, very important. Okay, work life and everything in itself is stressful, right? And stress is good. Stress can't be too good, but too much stress can be negative. So again, man, take your vacation, bro. You ain't got to do nothing extravagant. You ain't gotta, you ain't gotta grab your passport. You know what I'm saying? Every time, you know what I'm saying? You can, but let me see real quick. You don't have to get your shots every time, okay?
Do you have your passport? Did you get your shots? Who wants to come back with us to America?
All right, you don't have to get your shots every time, okay?
Oh,
But-
talking about that's not real, is it? But that's Dub. Was that Dub? Did he really say
Nah,
passport?
that's
definitely
real. That's live.
That's real.
That was real and live.
Wow.
He was from Ethiopia.
Yeah.
Like he was in
Did
Ethiopia.
you
What?
get your
He's
shot?
trying,
Yes.
he's trying to get them, you know what I'm saying, the original folk.
I
Yeah.
have never seen that.
But let me get to my man, obstacles for opportunities, brother. Greatly appreciate you for coming up, brother. Go right ahead. It's on you, brother.
Hey, shout outs to you, first of all. Great subject, too, man. Most definitely, man. If you guys out here, you're talking about the guys who actually make the 100K, right?
Obviously, yes.
Yeah. So I worked with a lot of those guys when I was actually doing contracting. And one of the biggest things was always family, friends. These were kind of pit holes. These became like liabilities and expenses. So it's very important when you do make that 6 figures that not only, like you said, also enjoy your time and don't think that you're king of the hill, but also try to translate that money into working capital, make sure that you're saving and investing that money also, which a lot of people don't do. So I often be with 6-figure workers or earners. And once they make the 6 figures, what they do is upgrade their lifestyle. So as much as their income increase, their expenses start to increase also, right? They get the Beamer, they get the GM, the wifey wants a new house, single family, higher taxes, better school district. And so it doesn't even matter, right? They make more money, but they got more expenses now, right? Her taste is Whole Foods. They no longer shop at Safeway. They start to go Whole Food, full stop. And so groceries start to increase. Maybe she's like, I'm thinking we can have an extra kid or two. So it's really life that gets guys. I worked at a real estate investment, capital firm. My partners were millionaires, sold companies for billions, but they were cash poor and they were time poor. And one of the things that drained them so much on their cash flow was family and friends. They always had families. They had the wife, she didn't have a job, so she was just spending recklessly. Then they had kids going to piano lessons, karate lessons, meditation lessons. And so they were trying to hustle to find $1 million under every rock in order to pay for their expenses, as on top of grow their wealth for the long term. So I think, like I said, in earning the money, you got to watch out for people, because not only will your family and friends or people around you will drag you, other people will hate on you. It's been a time where I was on the stream and it was like, oh, you're a multi-millionaire. That's not a lot of money. You ain't got a lot of. I'm like, really, bro? $1 million, $700,000 in liquid funds will make you the top 2% of the planet. It's ridiculous. There's a big gap between those who have $1 million and they're the top 1%. 2 million will make you the top 1%. But to be the top 0.10 or something like that, right? That's the Elon Musk. That's like crazy dumb money. So there's a big gap even between those who have like 2 million, 3 million, and those who have billions of dollars, right? They're all the top 1% when you take in the calculation of the entire planet. So you guys have to be smart about your money, be smart about your lifestyle. That really gets people. They make 6 figures, but the lifestyle that they start to live once they make 6 figures it's not enough cash flow to actually be able to grow and be able to have investments. It's just outpacing the money that they actually earn. And we talk about this a lot on this channel. That's why I say outsource your life, brothers. So that's why I say go overseas and outsource your life, just like corporations outsource their businesses. You guys got to outsource your life, go to countries where your money 3Xs, and then all these different type of things allow your money to have more power than it does just making 6 figures in the States only.
Hey, Obstacle. Is that because of perspective? Because I know I work with an organization that does like a lot of work in other developing nations and all that stuff. And like I've seen firsthand the stories and all that stuff about the extreme poverty in the rest of the world. You think that's what that is? The reason why some people so quick?
Wait, say it one more time. Make sure I got the question.
Do you think it's like not having lack of perspective of the whole rest of the world compared to the States?
Yeah, most definitely, bro. I was just talking about this the other day on the stream. It was just like people just don't have perspective. Not only brothers, but everybody don't got perspective. Because people are like, oh man, the US dollar is going down. Our money is garbage. And then you go to Turkey, and the Turkish lira 5 years ago used to be 3 Turkish lira to the dollar. Now it's 23. Like their money has collapsed so bad that people was like, on some fiend and stuff, like, hey man, you got a US dollar that you could give me? I'll take you in the back and do something strange for a piece of change. It was pretty bad, bro. And
Buddy.
So why don't we just stay here then? If we got struggling, homeless,
pretty bad,
thirsting people in different countries.
No. What he's saying is, well, you still this is the thing, right? You go to Turkey and they still have objects and things you can buy there, and possibly opportunities business wise you can have there. So if your money expands by 23 times, so now you have, just international income. That's what he's saying. So it's not just the fact of just staying here or dealing with that, because it's gonna be poverty everywhere, right? Even the Bible tells you always have the poor. The poor will always be with you. Okay. The thing is understanding the power of your dollar, and like you're saying, not just having those blinders on and thinking that the U.S. is your only option. And he's right again, man. And make sure you guys sub to this brother, man. If I didn't rent you up, man, put something in the thing. I thought I rinsed you up, just in case I rent you up, and make sure put your channel in here. The brother does great content, man. And make sure you guys follow him on IG also. But like he said, man, we don't have that knowledge outside of like ourselves and what we're used to. Black men especially. And again, this isn't a knock or whatever. It's just the perspective that we're giving. Nigger rich, right? Nigger rich, and this and other thing and all these different things, so on and so forth, and just understanding of just what's close to around you. I told you, I tell this story all the time, man. I never forget. I was in my first command, and I called this Colombian dude a Mexican. I almost got cut, man. He's about to hit me with a murder man. He's gonna jab me up. So ain't no fucking Mexican, man. I said, whoa, brother. I'm my bad. And he had to give me a whole motherfucking Hispanic like lineage lesson, brother. Say, hey man, you just call nobody Mexican, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, nigga, all I know is Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? Like you're short, you know what I'm saying? You got that big thick ass Mario mustache, and you're angry. So that's all I know, man. You got the accent. You know what I'm saying? So brother, my bad. But you know what I'm saying? He he was cool about it, and he explained it to me. So yeah, man, that's the thing, man. I think a lot of times it's perspective and just only thinking you only have one way or one option. When you have a big, especially when you start making six figures, man, like I said, bro, that opens up a lot of things to you that most people don't have. So you really do need to start reaching out to people, in bigger things that can help you grow and get that perspective, because you know what I'm saying, it's like the fucking chicken the Eagles walk around with the chickens type shit. You feel me? Shout out to I'm Just Jules for 10, man. Great breakdown. Yeah.
What occupations have you all seen where people are just going overseas, still making 100K USD, and then they're able to maximize at other places? Because kind of the trend, at least, let me start off with this. The trend I'm seeing in tech is that it's actually changing, right? A lot of organizations are requiring people to come into the office. They're more adopting a hybrid model where you're in the office maybe 3 days a week, and then 2 days you can work remotely. So a lot of those remote tech jobs are becoming more and more scarce. I know real estate is one, but a lot of people ain't even buying houses for themselves. So I was kind of interested in what other type of occupations are y'all seeing where you can just go overseas, make 100K, and be able to maximize that over there.
Well, I'm military, bro. So like I said, contractors that's almost automatic. Well, not say almost automatic, but it's very big for them. Government contractors, foreign military individuals, and not only that, they're open up to tax-free money. So you get that from that perspective. You get to go over there and not even work, because you can't work for a whole year. But I think it's what 6 to 7 months or whatever it is, whatever the requirements are. And these people stack up tax-free money up to I think it's 80 to up to 100, but it's stipulations for to be able to qualify for the 100, whatever it may be. And that's actually tax-free money. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, man, if you get into certain industries, especially concerning government, and if you talk about military or foreign military stuff like that, it's a whole lot of stuff, a whole lot of options, man.
Hey, one thing on that. Oh, my bad. Real quick, one thing on that government contracting deal that I've seen personally firsthand is them cats go over there and wipe you back over here, spend up all the money while they over there because they got to elevate and they just buying stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff they don't even really need, and then like they come back and they got nothing to show for it.
Hellcat.
No, like they'll do that too. They'll buy like three. They'll buy like I seen one cat man. He bought like three like muscle cars, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I thought you were supposed to be like buying money for your kids, like you know what I'm saying, college fund. And now this
Sounds about
dude
it.
losing time with his family, and I'm like, damn man, you ain't do nothing. You spinning your
You gotta
wheels.
get that Hellcat, man. You gotta get. Come on, man.
Bro, I talk, bro.
He need
listen,
that
man.
Hellcat.
Hey man, these charges and these challenges got these niggas in a chokehold, man. I'm telling you, bro, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And
It's
what's
like the
crazy is,
Mustangs when you're in the military.
Military people do it too because they spend their deployment
Yeah.
money.
that's just the first thing they hit you with, man. That's just like
Yeah.
standard,
Yeah,
especially
first
the
thing.
army. The army, that's like the standard car, man. Charger, Challenger. Oh man, that's like you get that in your sea bag or your
Right
rucksack.
outside the base.
Yeah, man.
Charger,
They- they-
Challenger.
Just wait.
Yeah.
Charger, Challenger, wife. I feel like that's like the Navy
There you go.
bundle.
Well, no, hey,
I got a
mothers ain't getting
cousin.
married as much as they used to, man. A lot of
It's
people
not even
slowing
just-
down on it, man. They
it's
learn
My
it
little
quick.
cousin and all his boys, they done got married to get that bread up, to get that
Well, yeah, to get out,
Navy
no,
bread.
not to get the bread up, get out of the barracks. Well, that's a part of
No, because you
part of
get
the
money for that, don't you?
Marriage.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
do,
it's
but let him
contract.
know. Let him know. Yeah, you better be careful. All right.
It's a bigger
Yeah,
risk.
Oh no, he's
and
the
that
boy.
cost of living.
Definitely.
Hey, that cost of living too, man. Like you know what I'm saying, because the economy tends to the local economy tends to raise the housing price whenever they get a housing increase as well. So you may not see maybe $50.
Especially that's a big thing. They had to rate BAH back to back because of that. The housing price that increased by like I think some places up to 30%. So they literally had to do a BAH increase, I think, for the first time in like a while, man, like back to back. So it's crazy. They had a pay increase and they had to turn around and do a BAH increase just to
They
keep up with
raised
the housing
disability.
prices.
They raised disability too.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well,
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
get more
eligible
back
yet.
in disability. It went up.
Yeah, man, them scat packs, them Hellcats, and all these other things,
392s,
man.
A lot of.
man,
Yeah, I see a lot of those where I live, and I'd be like, "Can you afford it, sir?"
Yeah, but let me say this point that obstacles made before I move on. Again, this is what I talk about too, man. Listen, just because you make the money, bro, don't mean you gotta spend it. All right.
Exactly.
Like I said, you as soon as you get the 100K, bro, you get up and you want to get the new this, new that, new this, new that, new this. Brother, no, but you just wasted, you know what I'm saying? You now you back in the position of where you were when you was making 60. Again,
Yeah,
it's not
I
what
know.
you make, it's what you keep. You
I
know
know
what I'm saying?
tons of people who make 100,000, they spend 98,000 of it.
Yeah,
They
that's
don't even put
crazy.
anything in their
Yeah.
401k, in their IRA. They don't have an emergency fund. They are at the top end of it. I want to say you did a great job of pointing out like 100,000 is good. It's really good in 95% of the country. Only places where it doesn't really get you that traction you want are like those tier 1 cities, you know.
Yeah.
But in those specific environments, like downtown Manhattan, downtown DC, like very specific areas in like Philadelphia, probably Atlanta, Miami, Dallas,
Yeah,
Austin,
Cali, Western all that stuff like
yeah,
that, yeah.
Denver.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can think about those areas. You could still live there, but you're not going to be living. You'll be living like a regular life. Right?
Exactly.
And if you look at even like California, they bumped up what their AGI is for household income to poor counts as 70,000 for a household, right? But that's for a household. That's saying 2 people.
Yeah.
So if you're one person making 100,000, you're still doing good.
Exactly.
Right. And I look at the American Community Survey to kind of figure out where it stands. And if you look at a lot of this stuff, the top 50 counties, median income is about 75,000 for an individual. Right. And these are, you know, the places where people want to live and where people want to raise families too. And it looks like it breaks down into roughly every $25,000 you make, your life gets better. So if you're making 75,000, your wife's making 75, you're doing good. It's 150,000 household. If you want to do something else for your kids, another 25,000 can be a lot better. And it just slowly inches up. But the one thing that most people don't point out is that most Black people don't live in those tier 1 cities. Some do, but not all of them. Most of us live in about 35 to 40 different counties throughout the US. And most of them are not those tier 1 areas.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot more Black folks in like South Atlanta, Raleigh, Greensboro, you know, Columbia, South Carolina, like those type of areas. And if you're making 100,000 in Columbia, South Carolina, you're doing fantastic.
That's what I'm saying. And just real quick, bro. And shout out to you, man. I'm just Jules. Listen, this is why I say we have to, as men, bro, have the conversation and just really break it down from a logical standpoint. again, bro, if you're living in Atlanta, you living in, New York City, somewhere, whatever, you living in one of these tier one, like I said, bro, that's less than like 5% of the country. Okay. Less than 5% of the country. Of course, you're living there. Yeah. Okay. But what about the other 95%? Right. And then, like you said, even better, bro, if you get to the point of where you're able to work remotely, or you're able to have a business, or you're doing whatever you're living in fucking making 100K, nigga, you are a king. You live in like probably anywhere in Alabama, Mississippi, you're a king. Okay, you live in motherfucking Iowa, Idaho, making 100,000, brother. You are you like nigga. You literally can do everything you want to do as long as it's within reason, and you just don't go out here blowing money. We didn't even have money to blow in places in areas like that where the cost of living is extremely low. And then what makes it even better, and this is what a lot of people do, and you're starting to see this happen. And I learned this too from the people that's in the real estate situation and whatnot, what have you, real estate industry, bro. You have to start thinking about and understanding when these places start getting overfilled, and eventually as to where you're going to have these commuter cities, right? Or you're going to have these places that are a whole lot cheaper to live than living directly in Atlanta. What the fuck I want to live in Atlanta for if it's going to cost me $2,500 for a fucking flat of studio? Okay, I can move my ass to McDonough, you know what I'm saying, and get me a 2 to 3 bedroom apartment for even cheaper than that, you know what I'm saying, which is a 25 minute drive or whatever, so on and so forth, you know what I'm saying, depending on traffic. So that's what I'm saying, right? You have to understand what's going on around you and keep track of that, and understand once the city starts blossoming and blooming, and keep track of real estate developments and things like that. Like here, Jacksonville blowing the fuck up. Okay,
yeah, they got the port and everything, and DeSantis actually made some good moves with that.
Yeah,
I'll give him credit for that.
So that's what I'm saying. So like, and that's another thing too that we don't really pay attention to, we don't talk about, because nigga, but when you do, you know what I'm saying, oh nigga, well, you don't know this, you don't know that. But I don't, man. I don't know this. I don't claim to be, I'm not trying to be the expert. I'm not trying to do this, but I know people who do know. And that's what you do as a man. You reach out to the people that know more than you so you can learn. Okay. And you can take advantage of it. You network, you do all these different things. You expand your fucking your capabilities, your possibility, and most importantly, brother, your money. Okay. You out here, man, again, just living life for the sake of impressing people that don't matter, mostly, again, especially women and whatnot, what have you. Brother, you go end up just in a fucking rat race or on a hamster wheel. What are you doing? You done made all this money, and to do what? To go pop up at the club and see the same niggas you see 7 days a week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most guys don't live. Most guys who have their stuff together don't really do that. They're at the club, once a month maybe. If you're clubbing, you're typically younger. I think most of us are, let's say, 34 and up.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But
yeah, most advertisers aim for 18 to 34. That's when you're going to be the most susceptible to advertising for men, and you're willing to give up that money. They want to get you to buy their toothpaste, right?
But
good habits you learn when you're making 40,000, 50,000 at, let's say, 20, 25. You're going to get those good habits when you're making less, setting aside to make your emergency fund, paying off your debt, getting your IRA together, getting your retirement together, all those little things. And then you buy your first property, and it's, it's a piece of junk. But you like it, and you make it your home, and then you take the equity in that and buy your next property when you're around 34, 35. And then you decide, I got a little extra savings. And by that point, let's say you're 35 and you're making 80,000, right? You develop good habits of making little money, but you make good habits making more money. And then at that point, the rocket starts moving. That's when compound interest really starts taking effect. And if you're building up your skills, then let's say you're 40, 44.
Dang, you just going, ain't
like
you?
120,000. No, it starts to inch up every 5 years. You should have a plan. Like, most companies do that 5-year strategic plan. Most men do it slightly, but if you really stick down to it.
But realistically, go ahead.
Yo, Oscar, it's on you. Please. Wait, Oscar, it's on you.
All right, yeah. No, that's amazing what he just said. And realistically, everybody wants to make 6 figures. One of the biggest issues that they start to do is they don't give themselves FI. I'm not even going to say FIRE. I'm just going to say FI, financial independence, because I'm not even going to say retire. If you want to keep working, then keep working. If you're young, okay, it's whatever. I'm retired in Thailand, and I retired at 34. But net, most people start uploading themselves with burdens and expenses. Now, if it's not the club, then it's a wife. And if it's not a wife, then it's a kid. And they start saying, well, I make 6 figures. Yo, wifey, you ain't got to work. I'm that ninja.
And what happens is the wife's like, oh my gosh, okay. And what they really don't realize is in 2023, especially too, taking on somebody like a wife, I don't care what group of she come from, whether she's black, white, or whatever, women just are the number one consumers. They're the number one debtors. So this is person you're inviting into your estate. Look at your whole entire state as an estate. And once you introduce that person in, prior to getting your house in order, meaning your financial house in order, being able to get yourself a good passive income, a stream of passive income, or increasing your stream of income through other different types of ventures, whether it be stock, real estate, or a business that you got that's running automotive, whatever. You have to get yourself in financial order first. And if you start doing that, then you can actually start to upload lovable liabilities, which would be kids and wives and etc. So I'm just saying that most people, if they're not at the club, then they're also saddling themselves with the wife and the kid and things that they're financially not ready for. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, but what typically happens, especially in 2023, most married couples are both working. So both are bringing in some level of income. So you almost are able to increase, well, not almost, but you're able to increase your household income a lot of times with a wife. So, it's not just, she's just a consumer.
That's a good one. That's a good one. But also it depends on what structure that family and that couple's living on, right? If they live in your money is our money, her money's her money, then you're going to have a situation. They might be a macho alpha. I'll pay for the bills in my house. I got control over here. So if that be the case, then you're paying for all the expenses in your household. Also, too, most women don't look at things financially from an investment perspective. They don't understand investments, and they don't understand saving. That's in their habits, and that's in their costing and spending.
I was just about to say that.
But there's a sum. Yeah, exactly. Smart ones, but we're not talking about the inception. We're just talking about the rule of measure, right? And so
it's one. I mean, you're typically in the U.S. not married to multiple women, so really the statistics.
I'm saying even the one.
Takes
majority of them from the one of the population of women, right? They're not the ones who are going to be making the investments and the savings, and they're not good at it personally. That's just the statistics. Now, you could find that one girl that is very good at investing and very good at, and that's good for that one guy who selected that one girl and did that due diligence. So also I would say, find a woman with financial literacy also if you're going to upload yourself with a girl, but that's something that guys don't look for, right? Most guys, they don't really kind of understand that in dating.
I'll say, I know one woman who she picked young, and then she won because she so grad school. I knew a couple girls who were, they were finding that MRS degree. They got their MPH, their MPP, whatever, but they were at the law school. They were at the doctorate programs. And this one girl, we actually went to undergrad together too. And she found this guy who was at the law school. He was on the path to hit the stride, and he went to top schools, got into the big law, and then went to a white shoe law firm, and she became basically his paralegal. And now they are living a good life in a nice suburb, and she didn't even have to be that good at investing. She just has to be diligent to make sure that everything's moving as it does. If you got a big enough shovel, and you could
smart
put
financially.
you could just put like 10K in savings, 10K in investments, 10K in retirement. You know what I mean? Like you could just do that over and over again. You don't have to be that good. The market will just correct, but they got the family, they got the vacations, they got the nice house, they got the nice cars. She's happy, he's happy, they're successful. Not a lot of women are doing that.
Yeah, but she played the smart, and she saw the investment, she did it. Majority of women aren't doing it. So, and for all this talk about that one girl, I'm like, that one girl out of how many? And not to mention the millions of men who are also looking for that same one girl.
Yeah, but I also know
compete for what you want.
Part of it is
like, if you want that one girl, go out there and get her. I mean, we men here, right? We compete.
But part of it,
we're just talking about
eyes. Men,
we're just talking
men
about
don't really show their wealth. Like the men who have their money together don't really show their stuff.
You wouldn't even know that they made whatever they make.
Yeah, like
that's normally how it is.
Yeah, because they imagine like the lifestyle of 100, let's say making 100K, is you're going to be in your Audi A8, you're going to pull up to the local commuter airport, you're going to get the private jet that you rented out from NetJets, you're going to be flying off to do a business deal at Aruba, and then drop off 50K into your bank account there, and then you're going to fly back to Miami, and that's not what it is.
Yeah, if anything, smart
get a
people
bigger
that make money, they get more frugal.
Yeah.
But
You should get smarter.
again, man, shout out to Andre 3000, man. Bill Gates don't dangle diamonds in your face. Okay. Like you said, the one of the biggest issues and problems we have too is looking like you got money versus actually have the money, or trying to show the money that you act like you got, but you actually don't got. You really don't got. Again, man, the smart man, bro, lose, you know what I'm saying? moves in, you know what I'm saying? Moves in silence, man. Okay. Listen, bro. Real G's moving silent like lasagna, right? Shout out to Lil Wayne. You gotta be aware, bro. The more you put it out here that you got it, the more people that's gonna want it from you. Okay. All right. Ask the people. Ask Hammer.
A good example. You know, it's a good example.
Go ahead.
Warren Buffett, right? You know, they always advertise that he's living in that same house he bought in Lincoln, Nebraska, 75 years ago, and he's lived in it ever since, right? And it's like a standard 5-bedroom Victorian. But he's also got the mansion in Malibu. He's also got the private jets. He's also got the Lamborghinis. He's also got the Mercedes, 600. Like, he's got that money, but his public persona is, I'm just a good old boy who got rich. I like Coke and I like McDonald's.
Exactly. Yep. And again, man, keep your real money is quiet money, as they say, man. You don't gotta, when you got it, bro, you ain't gotta flex. My bad. Go ahead, Obstacles.
No, I would say one of the important things too is when you guys do make 6 figures, I think this is not talked about. There's a transition that you guys got to make. And the transition, and most people don't talk about it, is once you make the 6 figures, if you're really honest with yourself, it's just borrowed 6 figures. You're not really, you don't have it yet. And most people get secure in that position. They're like, y'all make 200, 300. I'm the best, I'm Gucci. And they just continue the rhetoric. What happens is that you have to find a way to work yourself in a position where you will no longer say, I make 6 figures, but you'll say my 6 figures make 6 figures. Exactly. And that's the next kind of hierarchy, or that's the next position to put you in. So net, you'll have an investment in the capital appreciation, or whether the capital income comes back, and you end up making 6 figures off of 100K. You end up making $1,000 or 10% or 14% cash on cash.
Your investments make money for you.
Exactly.
Not your work.
And that is not your active work, not you trading in your time to make money. Your actual money trades in time to make you money. That's why when you do a real estate syndication, they'll say, oh, we're going to hold 100,000 for a 5-year period. We're going to pay you back 14 on cash and give you a 2.3 multiple. So what that is that's what you do when you go get a job. When you go get a job, they say, come work for us for 3 years. We're going to pay you 100 this. And you see what I'm saying? And then you show up every day and you do that. But when you really are kicking it to the next gear of financial literacy, you're like, okay, well, I'm going to take the 100K that I saved up or whatever, got from an investment, whatever the case may be, and I'm going to put it in a scheme, in its vehicle for about 5 years or a year or whatever. This is how you really make money. Yeah, scheme. That's what they call it in financial world. You can call it investment scheme or whatever.
Yeah, it's nefarious. It's just like how they describe it. Like, like a very simple scheme is if you have $2.5 million at a 4% interest return, you're going to make $100,000 a year, right? However, they pay that out. If they pay it monthly or quarterly, you're still going to get that $100,000 as your interest. That's the scheme. That's the bank is. The bank is making even more because they're loaning it out. You look at housing markets, right? You want to buy a house at 7%. They're only paying you 4%. Where's that 3% go? That goes to the bank. So it's a scheme, right?
So that's what dividend. Get yourself.
No, there's a lot of different jargon that's used, but yeah, go ahead. I didn't know scheme, because a lot of times scheme scam. But go ahead.
But if you had like 2.5 million in like a dividend company that returns, let's say 20%, right? That's going to be a lot more, 5 times more, 500,000, right? It's just the scheme of how they move that money around, and what you're willing to take the risk on. Something more secure. Like, I mean, if you look at Berkshire Hathaway, like what Buffett does, he doesn't invest. He invests in like
he invests into these weeds.
No, I'm saying he invests in like very secure stuff, and he makes like other speculations, right? Like you look at what they invest in, it's AT&T, Microsoft, Apple, like very secure stuff. Where he makes his real money is on loans and on mobile homes, because he owns a bunch of mobile home parks. He makes loans out for people who want to buy a mobile home, and then he owns that park. So they pay the rent, they pay for the mobile home. He's also the biggest mobile home manufacturer. And he also has $200 billion in cash that he'll loan out. So if you don't want to go to the federal government, you come to him. but he's going to charge you more interest.
Damn right, and that's the money game right there. It's funny you talking about the banks. And what up, fantastic? Thanks for letting me on.
No problem.
The Bank of America housing program that came out a couple months ago. It's funny, young lady I talked to, she took advantage of it, or I think more likely they took advantage of her.
Of course.
And she was a professional woman. And I'm thinking to myself, while I was reading the notes of it, everything about it, your credit score, the interest rate, whatever you may get, depending on the market at the time, your down payment, everything. Like you were saying earlier, fantastic. A lot of these people that get these homes, and I'm not just bashing on them sisters and the modern day woman, but they're not reading the fine print. They're not realizing, like he was just mentioning about, Warren Buffett is making money off the poor, pretty much. People like the idea of the status of saying they own a home. Great. What type of mortgage you have in your home? Is it a conventional? Is it an ARM? And you look at your ARM, oh no, shit, don't even buy a house, you don't know what that means. You realize people like the status symbol, and it goes back to the whole thing of attention equals validation, which equals acceptance. Everyone wants to get the attention of someone saying, oh, you at this level in your life. And really, most times not really at that level of your life. You're just giving that appearance. And then the next thing is the validation that you get. And then you feel that acceptance for yourself, your ego, your self-esteem. And you still don't have a window to throw, a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of. And it goes back, anybody spending their money on bullshit, buying shit they don't need to buy because they want to get that validation. Look, Warren Buffett puts his stuff on stuff that he sees money back 10, 20 years later. It's about patience, compound interest, like he was mentioning earlier. People don't have that mindset of compound interest when it comes to any type of thing in life, investment-wise, whether it's buying a house, to which, you put your name down on something. That's a liability in some cases. It's beautiful. You see your real estate property increase about minimally 40, 50% in the next 8 to 10 years when you bought a house for $100,000. If it goes up to $100,000 to $200,000, oh, wow. But something happens, you got a liability, an asset, somebody comes at you, sues you, or what you going to do? Sometimes it's better to put it, if you can find a way where you don't have ownership, you have control over it. People don't know you can control stuff without having your name on that property or on anything, but you make $100,000, you making good money, but it's not about what you make, it's about what you're putting the money away for. Because a lot of guys out here making $100,000, making $200,000, still struggling to get by because they want that validation, they want that acceptance, which is a self-esteem problem. You gotta look yourself in the mirror and say, why do I have to feel I got somebody to look at me because I'm pushing that new Benz, whatever,
Okay. We got Triple Black in the building. What's up with your fam?
What's happening, man? You just brought up something interesting because I work for Bank of America, and I'll just put that out here. With that program with Bank of America, is just a covert way of acquiring properties because they're concentrating that money into low-income areas, and you're going to get a lot of like the sisters. I hate to bash on them, but they're going to qualify for a lot of those loans, which I think is like an average of 5 years that they will eventually be giving up that property to a bank. So the banks can go in there and pretty much get it's like a long-term investment for them because one of the things that is very not unique, but very I don't know what word to put it, like sisters and like just Black people in general like to show out, right? They like to live above their means, right? Instead of saying, you know what, I don't got to put no money down. Let me just get me a $200,000 property, and I don't have to put no money down. Shit, I can get me a $500,000 property, which I really can't afford. But you know what? Since I can do it, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. In 5 years, guess what? The bank has a property that's probably double that they're going to be taken away from you. So it's one of those things, and the thing about it is it's like, do I just get like the most modest property and just be okay, or do I get the rush of being able to take a picture and relationship goals and all this type of stuff in a $500,000 property? I mean, it's pretty much easy money for corporations, and we have no, like, I guess they don't have no clue what's being done to them. So
well, let me say this real quick, and whoever wants to go in after this can go. This is why I go back to saying that unfortunately Black people have some of the lowest financial literacy of all groups or whatever. And again, the numbers and the stats and everything shows it. There's no way, no how that Black men and Black women out earn Hispanics, but Hispanics have, let me see, was it 20% more home ownership rate? Have a higher, let me see, where we at? 10%, excuse me, like almost 10% home ownership rate higher. Okay, and they've been higher since 2011, which makes no sense. They're making less money, but they're owning more homes and keeping more homes. Even Black people have a higher foreclosure rate than Hispanics or whatever, right? And they're saying now that Hispanics are going to be the highest home buyers within by 2030. That too. So the thing that's happening, like you said, man, when Black people get money, bro, it's they want to show it, right? Don't not grow it, they want to show it. All right. Again, man, the most important part about your money is earning it, keeping it, investing it, and multiplying it. Like you said, though, bro, these women just want to, get the pictures and, have the Facebook or the Instagram likes and all this stuff and so on and so forth. Until, like you said, you're a year out of that warranty, that home warranty no longer exists. Your ass didn't get the fucking, the home warranty, the extended home warranty, and now, something break in the house, right? You can't fix it yourself. You don't know shit, bro. Just to have an electrician or anybody come out, a plumber, bro, that's like $150 off the rip. And I'm in a fairly cheap area. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You got to keep the grass cut. You got to do all these other things. You got to, all this stuff or whatever that comes with a house. This ain't no apartment, baby. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The maintenance man ain't gonna come and change out your air filter in your AC for you. You gotta do that your damn self. You know what I'm saying? So and again, like you're talking about women here, so they don't understand mechanics and electricity and plumbing and all these different things and so on and so forth. So like you said, man, it's diabolical, but it's business. Hey, man, you listen. Like they say, ignorance of the law is not an excuse for breaking the law. Hey, man, if you sign your name to that contract, you know what I mean? You can't pull no Fantasia. Now, you can't go out here and be like, I was illiterate. Nah, man, that's not going to work. All right. And like you said, you're going to have that house for a couple of years and so on and so forth. And you get to, show out or whatever and do all these things. But lo and behold, like you said, man, probably on a 5-year average, a lot of these women that they're talking about, the highest group of home buyers, which was a lie. We know that was a lie. But even this increase that we've seen, man, in 5 years, bro, we still don't know whenever this bomb is going to fall out, which is definitely going to fall out. I know y'all keep saying it's going, again, bro, I'm not saying it. Talk to the economists, dog. The economists know way better than me, and they're telling you this stuff from a mathematical standpoint has to happen eventually with all this financial stuff is going on, inflation and logistics and supply and all these different things, so on and so forth. Hey, bro, it's going to happen whenever it happens. But yeah man.
But you know what? The thing about it is those other groups practice group economics in every level. I asked the panel this, right? Let's just say you were married, right, with a wife, right? And then you had a 5-bedroom house, right? And let's just say you had 1 kid or 2 kids, right? You had 2 extra bedrooms or 2 extra bedrooms, right? You'd be like, well, you know what? We're going to move in, these 2 family members to help us pay off the mortgage. What most likely, like if you were married to a Black woman, what you would say?
Oh, hell no.
Right?
With a snap of the twig.
That only depends on. Come on, man.
No, I mean, but
that's way too blanket of a. That's
Gabe,
way too blanket of.
So hold on, Gabe. So Gabe, outside of your mama, outside of her mama and like somebody that's probably not gonna be able to actually contribute, who the hell the Black woman let move in with your family, bro?
Exactly.
Come on, man. I don't even know if that's. I don't even know what that setup is. Like, what is that?
What I was trying to say,
it just sounds like a way to dig at some Black women for some reason. Like, what's that about?
Well, hold on. True, it's not just black. It's not just Black women. He's just saying though, right? Because again, especially if you're family, right? Your family, you're married. It's something you guys have to agree upon. right? So
Mhm.
again, that
Yeah.
would be the man is going to propose it because the man is looking at the numbers. Okay,
Right.
Yep.
the man is looking at the numbers. He's looking at the long-term financial benefit of doing it, right?
Yep.
The woman is going to be looking at it from a standpoint of, oh, this is mine, and this is, you know, what, from more so emotional than the logical, right, or the financial. So that's why he's bringing it up. And then what he's saying too, more than likely, and Triple Black, I'm gonna throw it back to you, brother. These other groups understand that. This was again. I remember, you know, as a kid, man, when the Mexicans and stuff started coming to even Macon, everybody was joking because they was like, you know, literally, you know, 7-8 deep in a 2-bedroom apartment, right?
Yeah.
And you knew it was like 2 or 3 different families. You know, you see all
Mhm.
kinds of grown people going in and out of the house, and you know,
Mhm.
couples and whatnot, what have you. And we thought it was funny, right? And you make jokes of it, but lo and behold, I said, look at it now. This was back in, you know what I'm saying? This was back, hell, I'm gonna say early 2000s. Look at 2011 forward, man. Let me bring this up so you guys can see this again. Let me bring it up.
As you bring
bro,
it up, I think the problem with that scenario is that why would you live in a
but you
home
wouldn't let
where
me
you can't
finish. You wouldn't
sustain
let me
the
finish.
pain?
But you
No,
wouldn't
you
let
said.
me finish. Well, I'm
Go
talking
ahead.
about the group economics part of it, right? Those 2 extra bedrooms, right? I got a sister and I got a brother, right? I'm gonna let my sister and my brother and her, you know, and their husband rent the other 2 rooms. So, and they're gonna pay us all this money to get this house paid off. And then we're gonna, you know, we're gonna take whatever equity we is, and then we're gonna buy another house. And then, you know, the first one of them getting married, or the first, you know, the 2 oldest, we're gonna help them to buy another house. And
There's
we're gonna
entirely too many factors that you're not taking into account, right? Why is the brother and sister like? Why don't?
It's factors? This is what they do. This is
Exactly.
What they do.
Let's not be
I get what
I'm
Gabe
trying
is
to-
trying to. Gabe is trying to
I can't
point
even
out.
respond,
that,
really.
No,
I'm trying to respond to it.
Yeah, one at a time. One at a time.
Hold
Hold on. One at a time. Hold up. Let's hold on. Let's explain.
You know me, fantastic. You know
I
me.
know, Gabe. Turn down the trolling, brother. You started trolling.
I'm not even trolling. I'm really
Shout out
trying to
Marvel
respond
318
to
for
it.
the super sticker, brother. I greatly appreciate you. Shout out to Sir Tice, man, for the $10 on Cash App. Sir Tice, I greatly appreciate you, bro. But go ahead, True Black, and finish what you're saying.
Yeah, what I'm saying is it, you know, saying like, you know, they will put all those resources into to paying down that house, you know, getting equity or whatever, and then be like, hey, you know what? Now it's time for you guys to buy a house, right?
Yeah.
And you're going to do the same thing that we did. You know what I'm saying? And then the 2 people that was there, they're up next, right? You know, in the span of 10 years, they got 3 houses.
Yep.
Almost paid off because everybody in that damn house was working to pay that damn house off.
Yep.
So they
I've
might
seen
have a
that.
whole street.
And that work. The
Who's
best
living on
with,
top of each
the
other in
Indian-
order to pay off a house?
That's what.
No. So there's.
That's
So
right.
I'll give you a good example. Is
That's
in
crazy.
In the Raleigh area, the Raleigh, North Carolina area. There's a lot of Indian families that live together.
Yeah,
like, Apex Carey, and they've actually started making houses to accommodate multiple families.
Yep.
So you'll have like young married couples, think like 20 to 25, who will be in tech in that area, doing like, think of whatever you can do, cloud development, coding, you know, anything that you could think of. And they'll be having 3 couples in like a 3-bedroom condo or townhouse, and they'll make the payments on that and then buy another one. And then they'll move to that extra one, and they'll have 2 couples in that townhouse. And then they'll do that and then move to another one, and they'll finally have their own. But they'll have the equity under the family umbrella. And they'll have all those those properties, and they'll decide at a certain point whether they're going to rent it to family they bring over, or if they're going to rent it to people who are also in their caste or in their culture who live in the area. And then
Okay,
rent
so
those
which
out.
so who on this panel has done that, and how's that worked out for y'all?
I'm gonna say this.
I haven't done that, but I've done the.
So you haven't done it? No. I'm asking who has done it.
So
How is that
That's what I'm
work?
saying. Black folks don't do that because
We're not talking about black folk. I'm asking who has done it on this panel.
Hold on, I'm about to answer it.
all have
Hold on,
houses.
wait. I'm about to answer it. I did.
We all have houses.
Hold on.
You're the same
Right.
person.
Real quick, let me say this. Gabe, I did it. My sister.
So you had, yeah.
Hold on. So yeah, I had my house. I got my house in 2008. My sister got in the military. I want to say either late 2000, mid to late 2009, when she transitioned from South Carolina. That was her last duty station to here. Before she settled down here, she stayed with me. I want to say for like I want to say what 7-8 months before she got a apartment or whatever.
Come on,
And
it's
of course,
a temporary thing, man. He talking about long term and paying off the equity of the home, and she moved out and moved
just
to
think
another
about it.
house.
So listen what you're saying though. But listen, just even that, right? Imagine how much money she helped me save.
Exactly.
And yeah, and just paying $500 a month.
Yeah,
Even
that's,
if it's,
that's not
That's a
what
small
that's not the scenario that he's
well,
saying.
But you can leverage VA loans. You can
Yeah,
leverage
it's
VA
not the
loans.
multiplier effect of like doing it
yeah,
three,
exactly.
four times in a row, but doing it one time does help.
Yeah, you asked the question, so I'm just saying. You said it was done, and I did it. Of course I didn't do it for long term because my sister, again, she hadn't settled in and decided what she wanted to do because she had benefits just like I have benefits. It was just a stop loss for the point. But instead of her coming here and overpaying before she settled in and so on and so forth, and because she had to wait for her retirement pay and stuff to kick in and disability and stuff to settle in, I helped her, she helped me. So
that's a favor, right? He's talking about a long-term plan where your house gets paid off and they move into another house and they move into another. That's what he's talking about.
The concept of it, again, these families just do the same thing, bro. Like I said, families and cultures, or these families and cultures, like I think I said, I'm just Jules said, bro, it's documented. They do this. Asians, Indians, and Arabs, and specifically, brother, they do this like historically. So that, I don't understand how you're missing it.
And to a certain
I'm not missing it. I know that they do it, but I'm saying who has done it and how has it worked out for them?
Well,
you said you did it for like 7 to 8 months. We're talking about. Okay.
Well, we're talking about culture. That's what we're saying.
Black folks did it to a degree where it used to be Granny died out. She had the house that was in the family for 30 years. The responsible person in the family kept that, like Fantastic said earlier, paid the property tax, whether it was $1,000 to $2,500 a month, a year. Paid the property tax. They had a house in the area where if somebody had a job nearby and didn't want to need to have to pay an exorbitant amount of rent. Hey, stay at the house, pay this on the utilities. That's how we used to do it. Now we lost it. Nobody want to pay on the property taxes.
But
Nobody
that's not a
want to keep the
multiplier.
House breaks down.
That's the problem.
It's
It's not a multiplier effect.
That's why I'm asking who has done it.
Have you ever been in the South? Have you ever been in the South? Have you ever been in the South?
Yeah, people got it like that in the South.
Where black people was at, and then you hear all those streets were named after last names. Guess what? That first house on that street was probably grandma or great grandma's house.
Facts.
And then it just it went from one house to like 5 houses because they were doing that. Like grandma and all they paid this house off. Like, well, you know what? We got land right next door. Why don't we build another house and pay that off? And then so on and so forth. You got all these streets, which is evidence this type of group economics works. I mean, I don't know how you. Are you from up north?
It works.
What
except for
are we talking
a lot
about
more,
here? I'm asking who doing
What I'm
it.
saying is, in the South, this is how it's done. Like
So you doing it?
Yeah, the problem is that there's a lot more extractive plays that people run instead of multiplying plays, right? Like the Indian family will try and multiply it into getting 3 houses under that family umbrella, and those 3 families will get 3 houses or 3 townhouses, whatever. But then the situation that was described about the townhouse or the house in DC, right? That's a lot of extractive. That person isn't using that to get another house. They're using that to just not have to pay full rent for market price. And so that's the big problem. And I've seen the Mexicans do it to a certain degree, but they'll do it with work in order to get to it. And they'll have lower income and they'll still be able to get it, but it'll take a longer time.
Yeah,
There's
like
one of those factors: lower income people grouping together in order to pay off something.
But hold on, just real quick.
Right? When you do a Mexican closing, there's about 5 to 6 people there every single time, and they all have ownership of it.
Yeah, because I mean, like I used to do,
and they all living on top of each other like a.
That's a misnomer. And most times they renovate the house to a level which is going to have a lot of equity in it. When they do choose to sell it, the house they might have bought it at a bargain, but they put a lot of sweat. And
they got 5 people sharing 2 bathrooms.
Yeah, okay.
You cool with that?
Gabe, that's a Gabe.
Yeah, no, thank you.
It's some families. Gabe,
Fantastic. Obviously, we identified uppity Negroes ain't trying to do that. Mostly
I'm uppity.
I'm uppity. So break this down.
I'm uppity because I'm uppity because I ain't trying to share no bathroom with 5 people.
Brother,
I'm uppity. I think you've been in Thailand too long. You out there going to them outhouses.
2 bathrooms, that's royalty right there. I can see you talking about 1 bathroom, but 2 bathrooms, 2 full size.
5 people sharing 2 bathrooms.
Yeah, it's called. Hey, all right, I'm gonna take my 10-minute shower, get the hell out there.
All right, y'all. See, y'all got time limit showers. Listen, y'all got time limit showers. Five.
If you have two parents
Well,
with
if you
three
in,
children,
when you're in the
that's
military, you
two-
realize 10-minute shower. That's like being a king of England.
Okay, yeah,
I'm not talking
sacrifice.
about
Yeah.
beyond 10 minutes.
On the
I,
boat?
I
Most people
work
live in
hard
3
to get.
bedroom,
Listen,
two-bathroom house.
I'm working hard to buy a house to get a 10-minute shower in the morning. Y'all enjoy.
Listen,
y'all
man,
enjoy that.
Nah, I'm just messing with you.
I'll be uppity then. I will be uppity.
Gabe,
Time limit shower.
It's all right. Do your thing, man. You can still buy a home, Gabe. It's all good.
No. It's not. I could buy a home. I multiple. It's like
Brother,
I don't
brother,
need you, but I don't share.
That's literally
the one point I
that's
wanted
a
to make
husband
too.
and wife. Listen, there's a husband and wife with 3 kids, bro. Or
Yep.
it could be just 5 people, dog. Like, what are you saying? And but the better thing about this one is you have fucking 5 grown motherfuckers that can pay, brother. These ain't just
5 grown.
Look,
Gabe, hold on, Gabe. Do you use
That's
bar soap,
crazy.
brother? Hold on, Gabe. You using bar soap? You still using bar soap, Gabe?
Well, it's a little exclusive, but I use bar soap. Yeah.
Well,
Some
that's
little
your problem,
exclusive
brother.
stuff.
Nobody, you put them bar soap up, man. Them pubes, man. Nobody got. That's why you worried, brother. That's why you
No, I'm the only
worried.
one
You worried
using
about
it.
them pubes.
Now it's 5 people in there. Everybody
worried
get a
about them pubes, brother.
swing at it.
Go get you some body wash.
Yep.
Baller,
I'm good.
shot caller.
Well, look,
I'm
Put down the
clean.
bar soap, brother.
the technique that you're talking about, it could be effective for any group. It doesn't matter. And try to get your family on the same accord. Good luck. Hopefully you got the best luck at it. And if you got a family that's willing to, get on code and do it, then there you go, guys, run the play. But what's so fascinating too about this is you can do it yourself also. Like Gabe, I'm sure obviously he wouldn't want to run that play, but he's bought multiple properties, right? So net, you can still get it done with the group way. You can get it done on a solo way. And so net, it's about, getting into these things that matter, right? You're making 100K, you guys start getting the property. I know one thing that people don't talk, but if we talk about it, house hacking is very important. If you guys are out here house hacking, that helps you also, especially if you have 100K. A lot of people will say 100K is not a lot in Washington, D.C. I lived in Washington, D.C. when I worked with the Bureau. I made around 100K, a little bit more. But net, it was great for me because I house hacked. If I didn't house hack, then I would have probably had a problem too in paying rent. But net, when I house hacked, it opened up equity, it opened up cash flow, it opened up tax benefits. And so there were so many pros to it. And so it's about how you utilize the 100K, how you build out your life, and whether you're willing to have 5 to 2 bathrooms or not, it's still a way for you to get the economic growth. And like you said, fantastic. It's not how much you make, it's about how much you keep. And nobody usually has that conversation.
Yeah.
So even if
nobody trying to live third world in the first world,
even
man,
if you save at the beginning, guys, at least save, because you might not know what to invest in. Real estate, stocks, crypto, I don't care. If you're ignorant and you don't know as far as financing and investing, if you're a retail investor, grow out your knowledge and experience. Just save first. Just save the money, put it away in a CD. That's what I did. I only had CDs. I didn't know nothing about no investing, but I at least knew my mama never saved. She never had no money. That was the only lesson I needed to know. So I just saved. I didn't even mess with credit cards until I properly understood what credit was, what was good debt and bad debt. So I didn't mess with none of that. And so just follow that basics first, and then later on figure out the rest.
Most definitely.
But the big issue is folks would hear that and know that, but won't practice it because it is some type of innate need to feel all of that after, say, doing that for 20 years and getting the benefit of it, but feeling that now. They want to feel the benefit of having all that money saved up. They say they had at least 80 to 100 grand saved over, say, an 8 to 10 year span of being diligent with their money, but they want to spend it as though they've got that money saved. The patience part is difficult. The compound interest of building your life into a more productive and more, overall successful level. It's hard for people to do that for just say 5, 6, 7 years, which that's like if some people get locked up. I mean, 5, 6, 7 years ain't a lot, So you can't stack away 4, 5 to 8 grand depending on your job. 50 grand, someone else making a medium income. 50 doesn't sound like a lot of money, but it all depends upon your liabilities.
I mean, but the thing about it is, would you rather be a millionaire, have a millionaire net worth, or make 100,000?
Well, that means I got assets of some sort. Yeah, and that's if that's based on my income or the assets I have.
just a millionaire network, just to become a millionaire. Because the thing about it is, if you even read, there's a book that I read a long time ago, The Millionaire Next Door. The median income, household income of most millionaires is around 60.
Exactly. It's your assets of what you've done with the money. I'm
talking about like median
401k millionaires, right?
Exactly.
That's typically.
Wait. Don't diss on the 401k, because if you put your money properly in the 401k,
I'm just saying the
last 2 or 3
category
years,
of millionaire that he's
you've seen some
describing.
good returns on your 401k, depending on what kind of.
Well, let's talk about the
bucket.
pandemic. What did that do to
but
people's
that's a bucket.
401ks?
Yeah,
What
happened to your money after the pandemic?
The 401k is a bucket you can't touch until retirement. That's the problem.
Well,
no, you can touch it if you want.
You need to have ways to get the money to move before you get to 59 and a half.
If anybody
right,
works in DC, they would say different. Especially you work.
Yeah, you can. There's a bunch of different ways that you can get that money to work for you.
Exactly.
Especially in real estate. I mean, if you know what you're doing, you can definitely get that money to work for you in real estate and other business ventures.
And the first thing to ask you if you're trying to make a big money move, whether it's buying property, real estate, is what's any type of retirement pension you have, and you tell them the amount of money. They look at you as though, oh, Mr. So-and-so, you have a 6-figure amount in it. So somebody say, oh, your 401k is just a money. But no, it's not. It shows you have been diligent with your money, to which you now have a nice nest egg. You're not no guy walking in there with like $10 to your name.
But then check it though. Like that's money that you can't
can
take out
create
without
your
penalty
own 401k.
before
You can
you're in your
you can
60s.
create your
Like keep it. Like
your own
think about
401k.
it.
That depends on the
Like,
type of
think about it.
401k.
You got to be
now
in
you're
your
talking about
60s
thrift savings,
in
something
order
like
to
that,
take.
or any
You
other
can
type of
create
money
your
market.
There's a way that
a lot
you
of
can
people talk
create your own 401k and you can borrow against it and you can use
Yes.
that money
Yes.
to buy property
with zero penalty.
Yes.
And that property, the values of that property, as long as it's in a 401k or an IRA or something like that, grows tax deferred until you retire.
And this is what kills me. People talking about the penalty
Deferred.
part. If the
Deferred,
money,
right?
if the return on the investment is way more than the penalty, then what's the issue with the penalty? If you're gonna be, if you're gonna
There's
be
a way-
making,
but there's ways that
that's
you
the thing
don't
about
have to pay
savings.
penalty.
Savings is about opportunity. When something comes to you, you invest it knowing you might see an ROI on that. Now, if you
The tax deferred means that
I
when that
get the tax deferred, but if it's a 10%, if
liquid,
it's a 10%, okay. If you see
in order to
something
touch
which you could probably make double that and not wait 30 years for that money, you can make the return on the money from what you borrowed from. To me, that's not a bad investment.
man, it's
You
all
know?
these spin
But
moves
you
and
can
round
put-
the
you can put a
corners
rental
and little
property
hacks.
in IRA.
Man, y'all.
Put a rental property in IRA. As long as you don't need the money. You
Wait,
can
hold
just
on. Is
have
that a problem we talking about that though?
That's like people that
I'm
say
just
they're not
saying,
going to sell a
it
house.
just sounds like a lot of different ways in order to try to get to a goal, right? It's like you don't necessarily.
There is.
You go ahead. Somebody.
No. I said, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. I think that they're like you don't have to. I think we're trying to come up with so many different methods or tactics in order to get to something. When getting your money up, investing in your own skills. I mean, I think that those are kind of more direct ways in order to get to the financial future that a lot of people want. Rather than saying, okay, I could use this, I could shift that, I can move this around, make this tax deferred to get into this investment. Eventually,
Why not use
Yeah,
proven ways?
let me
Fantastic.
Real quick, Triple
Can I
Black.
present
let me say-
something?
Hold on, all right, before you say again.
Oh, I said
Gabe,
good CPA.
Gabe, we're speaking from the we're not speaking from the getting there. We're speaking from the you're already there. Okay, so we're not speaking to the crowd of where we're talking about brothers that are in the process of still improving. The whole stream was about brothers that actually have it, and not the pretenders, not the whatever. You're here, okay? You're at the 100K mark. All right, you've made the accomplishment. You've worked hard. You've got the skills. You already have all these things. What we're talking about, first off, was to not let broke poor people play with you first and foremost, and tell you there's no money. What we're talking about now, the brothers up here actually telling you the ways and giving you and this is what we don't have. And I'm glad it's black men up here discussing it. The many ways and many avenues you can use now that you're in that realm. So I understand what you're saying, and you're completely totally right, Gabe. Of course, we want you to multiply your skills, make yourself as versatile as possible, make yourself as as profitable as possible, right? Of course, but that's already set. We're already there. We're understood as we're here. We're already there making that money. We already have the skill set and so on and so forth. And still, like you said, even then, if you can expand upon your skills that you already have, go for it. Of course, as a man, you're always supposed to be trying to be improving. But we're not talking about getting to that point of developing the skill. You already have the skill, and you're benefiting from those skills financially. Now, what we're saying and why you have so many brothers giving you different options is because I haven't heard about a lot of these things, bro. I'm
Okay.
learning because I'm hearing it.
Listen,
So
I'm out of there. I'm
I was
because I guess I've heard of them
But no
before,
offense,
and
I
I'm
was
just
always
like,
beating the
yo,
head
like,
that if you put your money in the savings account, you're pretty much putting your money to sleep. But I'm not bashing that. Depending on because
No offense, Gabe. You
here
kind
we
of
go.
almost want us men to run on that Windows 98 software instead of like the latest OS.
Exactly.
Like
What's the latest? What?
You
Unpack
sound
that for me.
I mean, no offense, man. I mean, I don't know you two. It's like this is what the sisterhood kind of uses, like the one
Here we
Windows
go.
98.
Here we go.
Like they can't operate anything like outside of Windows 98, which was shitty software. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
I hear the analogy, but I'm not hearing nothing solid that you're saying. Like, unpack that. Like,
No, it's cool, Gabe.
What does that mean?
I think Gabe just said like he was just talking about something different. We ain't got to get at him and say he's on software 98.
No,
Let's
he
just
can
say-
get at me if he wants.
No,
I
because-
get
man,
that.
we're not.
You
I'm
know
not.
what it
Listen,
is.
man. Y'all
Let's
want to do a roast
say-
stream? We can do a roast. I'm about to, brother. This is too much positivity. We're not going to turn this to negative. Man. We're not gonna-
He wants us to run on Windows 98 software.
Okay.
Black
was just
men
talking about something
don't
different.
run on that no more. We run on like the
Well,
latest.
no, again, and let me just say this
We-
again.
we
man. Shout out
expand
to everybody
our
up here.
horizons.
Well, again, like I said, shout out to Gabe for making that point because again, like I said, it's important, bro. Like I said, I don't ever want to be an echo chamber, but that point was important for us to reiterate what and where we're talking about because again, there are brothers are at different points in their lives. Okay, again, the 20-year-old is not the same as the 25-year-old, the 30-year-old, the 40-year-old, and so on and so forth, right? So again, brothers going to be at different stages, man. But just most importantly, what I want to make sure we get over to everybody
I'm a
here.
chill,
Man.
fantastic. My bad. I'm just
No, you good, fam. You good. It's good. It's good. But listen, bro, this is about black men, bro, hearing something positive and powerful brothers up here, all successful and knowledgeable in their right, man, telling you a lot of things, man. Like I say, man, hey, reach out to brothers if and when they give you the opportunity to learn something. And hey, from a financial standpoint, from a skill set standpoint, again, man, this is stuff they claim we don't do, but we're doing it. Okay?
And the thing
This is
fantastic.
not an indictment on Gabe at all. This is not an indictment, but I just think that he kind of almost feels like.
Oh my gosh, why you going back to it? We trying to move forward.
Triple black, we moving forward, bro.
Don't make me cook you.
KP,
Chill.
go ahead. What's you got? KP?
I was about to say and it's funny because I'm a early millennial, 82 right here. The idea of someone saying $100,000 ain't no money is like, all right, and it always goes back. Okay, what are you doing with that $100,000? You could make $300,000 and still have issues staying above water. It's a case where why is it that if a man has the pride to say he makes minimum $75,000, but he knows what to do with that money, and say he makes it $100,000, depending on where he lives at, and somebody's gonna say, "Oh, that ain't no real money." It's like I don't get it,
Well,
because
again, it's the constant. Like I said, it's a constant thing. You ain't special, nigga. You ain't nobody, nigga. You think you somebody, nigga. It's the crab in the barrel mentality. As to when you start elevating yourself and so on and so forth, and niggas feel like they're no longer on your level or above your level. They have to bring you back down to or below theirs. I keep telling y'all, man, this is why you'll be 40 years old, and the first thing a nigga do, hey man, remember you was in high school, man, and like, brother,
Yeah.
what?
You don't get none. You
and that's
ain't
why a
high
lot of
school
times,
graduate.
like
What the hell?
a lot of guys I knew either that were successful, that when they graduated high school, whatever, military, they rarely came back home. They admitted if they didn't really care, the people there, they didn't really have much respect for, because they would get that energy as far as, oh, you think you're special, you think you unique, you think you better than everybody. So they rarely would go back home. They might go check their mama out for a day or two and get the hell out of there.
Well, I can tell you this, man. It's not just that. And again, man, shout out to good old Macon GA, man. His home always to be home. But bro, you start and obstacles touched on this. And also I'm just Jules said it too. Our experience, man, are so very, very small, and you literally think that your life, like where you are and where you're from, is your world. That's all you have experience with, right? So that's all you know. So once you finally leave, especially from a military standpoint, and you get to travel to a whole nother region, that in itself is a culture shock. But if you start traveling, bro, within less than a year's time, bro, me joining the military, bro, I was in Hawaii for 30 days, paid. Hawaii. I was in little fantastic from Macon, Georgia, bro. I ain't have to pay nothing. All the we didn't even fly over there on the bird. commercial, bro. I flew commercial to and from Hawaii, dog. 30 days. We only worked 4 out of the 30. I think it's not 130. It was because they didn't want to give us the family SEP, which I wouldn't have been eligible for family SEP anyway because I have kids. But 28, 29 days, bro. We worked for 4 days. It was a good, what they call a good deal debt. In that little bitty time, bro, I got to experience Hawaii. I turned 21 in Hawaii, bro. 21st birthday. You know what I'm saying? So like you said, so imagine me coming from Macon, Georgia, to where I never even thought about going to Hawaii. It wasn't even in my mind it was possible. You know what I'm saying? Only time I even seen or heard Hawaii was the Pro Bowl. You know what I'm saying? You know, they still had the Pro Bowl back in the day. Okay.
Yeah,
that's the only thing I even had a relation to, a correlation in my mind to. And then lo and behold, like you said, I'm in the military, bro, and I'm not even in a full, 2 years, and I'm in Hawaii. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. And a lot of times, shout out to Prime VA, man. Shout out to Prime in the building. That's what happens a lot of the time, especially from a military standpoint, and especially like I say when it goes to, if you just understand, like, bro, there is a such thing, bro. And black man, I'm gonna say this, man. We're gonna start closing it out, bro. Listen, there's such thing as outgrowing a place. Okay, you can outgrow people, you can outgrow places. Don't feel guilty. Don't feel bad. Mm-hmm. Hey, you can love that place. You can appreciate what that place helped to build you and instill in you. You know what I'm saying? Life experiences and mentality and all these different things and so on and so forth. But, bro, listen, bro. The worst thing you can ever do, bro, is stay in a room you're too big for. All right? That's some of the best advice I can ever give you, dog. Okay? You should never want to be the smartest guy in the room. You should always want to be the guy that when, hey, if I am the smartest guy, I'm getting to be the smartest guy. I'm looking for the next room with the person that knows something I don't know. And that's some of the stuff that, you know what I'm saying, you learn over time. But in those environments, you know what I'm saying, we start talking about the nigga shit. Oh, well, nigga, you think you smart. It's negative to even want to learn in the first place. Exactly. So that's a big part of it that we happen. But, I don't know. But let's go ahead and go start with closing thoughts and go with obviously opportunities, and then we'll move it around.
Oh, okay. Yo, so first of all, shout out to you, mister. And then thanks for hosting and having me on the channel. Hey, like I said, guys, one of the most things you want to focus on is if you're making that 100K, then there's many ways to skin a cat. There's many ways to have investments. Learn about all the methods and the techniques because it's very important because you'll stay in that bubble of just making 100K and having to work the 2,080 days. Let's say if you was just working 40 hours. So, of course, find techniques, find ways to make your money work for you. Stop trying to trade in active time. The Cash Flow Quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki is something really good. I think everybody should just use that as a metrics or a measuring tool. Shout outs to Gabe also. He offered a different conversation about if you're building your way up and you're not at the 100K, investing in yourself and then focusing on what you're doing and building out your skill set so you can eventually earn more and then parlay that into wealth. And shout outs to everybody. I think this was a very good, positive conversation. It's good to hear it. And like Fantastic said at the end, guys, when it comes down to the people you know and you associate with, you got to evolve your class. Just like you evolve economics, evolve who you date. You have to date different people now that you make different money. You have to start associating with different people because you start making different types of money. So you always have to kind of just reassess who you're dealing with, who you're around, and who you're surrounding yourself with. But as we say on the, I think you heard this a lot on YouTube. Hey, man, these girls can talk to Chris Brown. They can just DM him. And so can you. You can talk to multimillionaires. You can go out here and get in contact with ultra wealthy people, investment bankers. So I think go out there and use social networking for your benefit. I know I do. I know Fantastic does, obviously, with the stream. And so it's a different day. It's a different way to make money. And guys, you can do it. And we got. So go out here and get it done. So shout outs to everybody on the panel. Shout outs to everybody. Obstacles to opportunity, man.
Appreciate you, fam. For sure. Gabe, what's up with you, bro?
I think something that you just said really resonated with me. You said when you feel like you're the smartest one in the room, you need to get to another room.
Yeah, it's called Escar disease.
So on that note, I'm gonna have to drop down. No. I'm just joking.
Gabe got it. Gabe got to shoot.
I gotta throw a shot. No, I don't got nothing to leave. But it's good conversation. Yo, peace out.
For sure, man. I'm just Jules. What's up with your brother? You got it.
Hey, thanks for having me on your panel. Fantastic. I dropped that link earlier in the panel for the basic things that people need to do. And like people want to jump ahead to far-flung things like universal life insurance and all this stuff. And it's like, no. There's basic steps that you need to get to And you could do that from the beginning. From, you know, if you go to the military, you go to college, you go and start your own business, you work a blue collar trade, right? Get your deductibles covered, hit your employer match, pay off all your high interest debt, especially like credit cards. Do not let that eat away your wealth. Get your emergency reserves up, right? If you have 6 months and you're a single dude, that's perfect. If you have like 2 or 3 kids and you want to have them in private school, Catholic school, you might want to get that to 18 months, 24 months of just reserves. Get your Roth, your HSA up, right?
Yep.
Max out your retirement, right? At that point, you have like the basic stuff going, and then you want to like really start to accumulate money where you're hitting your stride, and you can start earning more money. And at that point, you could prepay stuff, like you could get your will so that your kids don't have to spend money to go into probate. I mean, it took James Brown, it took his family 25 years to settle that will. 25 years. It took Prince's family 7, right? Get your burial plots, get your cremation, whatever you want to do. Get that prepaid now as opposed to later when you're crying and emotional. And then at the end of it, pay off your low interest debt, you know, pay off your house, condo, timeshare, whatever. Like it's very simple. And if you earn enough money, if you make good habits when you're earning low money, you'll have great habits when you're earning a lot of money.
Facts.
Appreciate you, bro. Mr. KP, what's
Yeah,
up
man.
with you, fam?
I was just saying, closing, adding on what he said, if you're single dude, you got moderate credit, whatever, make 2 lists. One is a necessity list of what you have to pay each month, and then a liability list. On the liability list, chalk off all the stuff you don't need. You don't need to buy that charger just to impress the girl down the street from you. You know, go get the Accord 2016, don't matter. But like I said, make a list of those 2 things and look at your costs on the necessity side. See if you still can try to rearrange stuff to get it lower. But the liability list, cut everything out that you don't need, that you want, but you don't need because it's taken away from your wealth. If you got kids, like he just said, put everything where you try to have some type of will. If something were to happen to you, they'd be taken care of. And if you have a job that has a 401k, TSP, whatever, max it out. Putting money in the savings is decent. The way the economy going, the interest rates might go up, but it's still your money's to sleep a little bit. But like I said, just think your money out for the 6 to a year. You make a plan and live by it. Simple and plain. You know, when you in your 20s, get your money. In your 30s, try to be less dirty. In your 40s, if it's up to you, try to start giving orders. And in your 50s, just try to, live thrifty. I mean, it's a plan to this, But fantastic. This was a great episode tonight. High level, not bashing too much on the sisterhood, but like the old boy said about BOA, they're gonna find out the hard way down the line. But yeah, thanks for having me up here tonight.
No problem. Appreciate you, bro. Triple Black, brother, closes out. Yeah.
The tortoise is always going to beat the hare. I mean, it's so it's if you're most of the time, if you're a betting man, you're gonna say, you know what, that damn hare might get the damn tortoise, but it doesn't work like that in real life. You know what I'm saying? The slow and steady was always going to beat the fast and whatever. You know what I'm saying? The hare is going to go into a hole for a year or 2. It might go to jail for whatever. But if you do the slow and steady every day, and because most people don't even know, and if you look at the numbers, right, $273 a day is $100,000. And if you believe in yourself, you're like, damn, I can hustle up $273 every fucking day, if not more, just off the strength of, my mouthpiece or the skill that I learned. Like, does anybody on this panel doubt that they can do at least $300 a day on anything? I do. I know I can. You know what I'm saying? That's over 100,000. But it's just, if you evaluate your life and stuff like that, and then you look at your defects and stuff like that, you just make incremental changes, you can have a 50% result. You know what I'm saying? Like, I say that because I read a lot of books, right? And there's a lot of results that you see in those books. Like, for instance, fantastic. You work out, right? And if you're trying to build like a certain muscle group, right, and you're doing the workouts all wrong, right, and then you learn how to do the workout right, and you just not even right, you just improve a little bit, right? How much results is that's gonna end up happening?
A world of difference, bro. World of difference.
Right?
Yeah,
the same motion, but you're doing it right.
Yeah, properly. Yeah, actually activating the motion you're supposed to be using versus ego lifting and all this stuff. Yeah, bro. Literally, like you said, day and night.
Right, day and night. I mean, the thing about it is when people can kind of like slow down, recognize that, and say, you know what, this is going to be not a slow process, but like a consistent process. You'll get to your end goal, man. I mean, very few people don't get to their end goal if they stay focused, man. That's all I got to say. I don't want to, be too long-winded, man. But thank you so much for letting me be on the podcast.
No, appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate you brothers, man. Again, a lot of powerful words and a lot of knowledge from very, very experienced and solid brothers, man, being up here. So hey, greatly appreciate y'all for coming up, Mel. Pulling up on me. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. That's that on that one, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Holla.